Hey everybody, so welcome to stream. I know we're starting a little bit late today. That's my bad, I apologize. So, hope you're all doing well. I was ready to resume Dragon Quest finally. I've been looking forward to it. I wanted to get back into my other games I've been playing. Unfortunately, I don't think I'm gonna get back to the other really big game I started, too soon. Probably not until next week, actually, but I just got done building up a lot of stuff I needed to do before we could actually continue in this game, and I am looking forward to diving straight back in. You guys want to recap? We got through a bunch of optional bosses, and not all of them, but we're basically tackling a bunch of stuff that you can do in Act 3 that's not necessary, but I wanted to get the most of it before I finish the game, and I've been enjoying it. Hey Zachary, welcome to stream. I don't already say it. Welcome, everybody. Hope you're all doing great. So, yeah, this is going to be relatively straightforward, although not completely, I guess. We have one major goal. Actually, it was really thinking about how I wanted to handle this before I bothered setting up. I spent a lot of time in that casino over the past week or two. I played not a lot, but every time I did long hours on this. Let's see, where am I going again? Oh, there it is, the labyrinth. So, I guess I might as well just open up and explain why this is the way it is, and that's because I did most of these boss fights, and I actually practiced most of them. Some of these were ridiculously difficult without any prep, so found that I needed to get a little bit of grinding done. As you can see here, my party is mostly level 65 to 66. I actually didn't intend for it to turn out this way, though. I only intended to get to level 65. I did a little bit of grinding in an optional area, but I was making sure we were powerful enough for what we're doing. So, first things first, I want to knock out at least this one trial. I don't know how many of these I need to do, period. I think there's 3 to start off with, and as you continue, apparently 2 more unlock, I think. I don't really know. I think you go back to the first 2. Just jump in. Second trial. I did the first one some time ago on stream. So, relatively straightforward reason we're doing this. I mean, part of it's that I just want to fight the trial boss and get to experience it, but the other part is that there's good rewards for doing this, and one of the rewards for making it through the trials is to actually get the strongest weapon in the game, or at least the crafting recipe for it. I think I'll get some supplies for it, and that's called the Supreme Sword of Light. Let's see, okay, we're basically back on Arborea, it looks like, from here. I don't really know exactly what we're getting into. Actually, I think I've done this in my spare time, but I did it so long ago that I barely remember what it's like. I've never seen any of the third trial yet. But yeah, so, for just the fun little fact, actually, there are technically 3 Sword of Lights in the game, if you didn't know. Although you can't have all of them at once, but the one I've got right now, I'll just show this really quickly, is this, the Super Sword of Light. And then, over here, when I time traveled, I picked up the second Sword of Light that was the original. And what we're doing with this thing is we're going to be beating the trial to get a recipe, and when we get it, even though it's not technically a third sword, we're going to be reforging the sword into what's called the Supreme Sword of Light, and that is even stronger than my Super Sword of Light, so I want to get that for the sake of the pure power it holds. It seems like a really good upgrade. There's a few other upgrades. I'm not sure how useful they are. In fact, some of them aren't really upgrades, but apparently this version has this feature where you can marry just about any of your teammates, which is interesting. I'm not going to look into that right now. It looks fascinating, though. What is this? Phantom masks, dark robes, murky mittens. Cool. I don't think I actually need any more gear. I actually grinded the tokens to get the best gear available. There's a little bit these helmets that are really good, but they're millions of tokens. I didn't want to waste my time getting them. Okay, it's gonna take a second. I think I have to travel from one end of this map to the other, and frankly, I know that I'm like well stronger than I need to be to beat the boss, so I'm trying to avoid fighting these things so I can just get to the end of it. But yeah, I think we're good. I've heard the true final boss of the game is actually pretty easy. I'm not certain how many more streams I have left to be precise. I don't think it's a lot though. I want to do... I'm not gonna like end the game at the true final boss yet. I actually have like a particular strategy I want to fall through with, and that's that I'm going for I'm gonna get done with the optional stuff that I'm doing, and then B, my second goal is that I want to go and finish all the Tickington stuff. And apparently there's a boss in Tickington that you can unlock if you like clear out all the stuff in it, so I want to check that out. Like, that's apparently like the hardest boss in the game. Once I'm done with that, that's our final thing we're gonna do in the game. Is this the spot I'm supposed to be going to? These things are a little annoying. Like, I think all the trials share the one thing in common, that they're like all sort of maze-like, so should be prepared. We might spend a little bit of time in here because it takes a while to get through all this. I think this is where I want. I'm not actually certain. I'm not actually sure if I need this sword or not for like the last fight, and even if I did, like, I actually don't really need it for the power purely, but if I'm going to be doing like all the optional fights, I feel like every little bit of power I get is useful. And did I just travel back to where I started? I thought I was going somewhere else. God damn it. This is exactly what I was worried about when I got in this trial, is I'd be lost. I apologize about that. Let me see, what is this? The closing steps are those quickest overlooked. They lie far from the exit itself. Trace thy steps, wander, and open thine eyes. Okay, it's gonna take a moment. Just bear with me. I've gotta say, even though I like this game a lot, there's like one thing that's really apparent to me, at least. Well, this might just be personal, but I found that as I like beat Act 2 and got done with the main game, I kind of, as much as I like Act 3, I don't really feel like it's got the same draw that like the first bit of the game did. It's good, but I don't feel the same pull because the story's like, it's still there, just barely through like the little cutscenes you get when you go through the optional bosses, which is kind of disappointing. Like, it's like you don't get the same amount of story. Okay, that's another item we need. That's good. We don't have to hunt that down, but we need to get to the actual exit of this part. But yeah, all the story's been like not the same as it was before. There's just like there's like tiny little cutscenes and like barely any story. And when you want to find out, you have to like talk to NPCs about it. It's not bad, but I kind of liked how there was. Let's see. While I was blocking the path, yeah, I remember running into this. But yeah, talk to like the NPCs in the towns to get the story, and I don't know. I feel like it's not really satisfying going through it, especially since I've had to grind to get through some of the bosses. It's the initial like appeal of how good this game was. It's keeping me going through it, and I wanted to get the most of it. I like it a lot. It's really good. I think once I put this game down, I'm gonna like probably take a long break from RPGs as a whole for a while. I don't see myself playing like a lot of different stuff. I wanted to do another Dragon Quest game, but I'm gonna like hold off on that for a little bit. Also, I am gonna be playing Xenoblade. I forget if I talked about it on stream. I know I've talked about it on my Discord. I wanted to stream like bits and pieces of Xenoblade. I'm not gonna be streaming it as a whole though, because I don't really feel like I want to get invested in a really long story right now. Like, for anybody who's not aware, it's like an 80-hour game, so kind of a huge time sink if you actually go into it, and I think I know why I'm not able to exit. The problem is I don't know where to go to reach it easily. Explore a little bit, because I think I'm supposed to be reaching a warp point that puts me behind the barrier there. Give me a second. Yeah, I'm definitely in the wrong spot, I think. This is a little bit of a theme in these. They're confusing in their layouts unless you've, like, explored them before. It's familiar areas with not the easiest sense of direction. Also, I was meaning to start, like, significantly earlier on the stream. I apologize about the late start. Like, I really wanted to get on, like, an hour or two ago, but I got in, like, Smash and got carried away. Is my chat working? Just gotta check. There hasn't been any messages in a little while, and I was wanting to make sure. I think it works because I'd sent a test message, but I'm not really certain. Ugh, that looks a little weird in the... Okay, I mean, I kind of didn't really want to fight this, but sure. That's right. Oh, yeah, I need to... Shit, that's right. I had this set up where I could, like, auto-fight. I mean, I wonder if I can kill this thing very fast. Or not auto-fight, I meant to say that I switched over control to have it set up so that every fight would be me controlling the characters, because these boss fights get fucking crazy over time. Okay, I guess I forgot to switch Hendrik back over to being player controlled, whatever. I gotta say, like, the one big complaint that I can give this game, much as I love it, was the fact that out of all my playtime, I didn't really like how they make the run option kind of useless. Like, it works half the time, the other half the time it's just not even worth using. Hey, 935 Fox, good to see you, man. Just doing some Dragon Quest. I haven't played this game in forever. Welcome, good to see you here again. Let me see for a second. Oh, am I controlling Serena? Okay, let me figure out what I need to do here, because I'm just trying to speed through this. I didn't really prep for any of these, like, really simple fights. I was just ready for the boss fights. Okay, let me see. So, I wanted to talk about something else, too. I wanted to talk about that I'm going to be going through a little change of plans for the streams this week. Kind of meaning to talk about this a little sooner, just got carried away. And that's because I've been, like, looking at not only, like, the AC, like, the way you do things with the AC, but also there's a matter of how I need to, like... Well, I need to be ready to play one of my other games, which I think I've talked about at that... What was it called again? I had the Somnium Files. I haven't played that in quite some time, and I actually don't feel like I'm ready to pick up just yet, because I want to get, like, really into the story and have, like, I want to try to get pretty far forward before I stick my foot back in. Like, I want to make sure I've got time to set up for it. So instead, I'm going to be doing, like, 3 days of Animal Crossing. I'm pretty sure on the 22nd there's, like, an Earth Day event in Animal Crossing, isn't there? So I want to do that and get into that. Yeah, this is, like, really late game spoilers, but I mean, the story here is a little bit on the light side, although if you don't care about that, it's not really a big deal. It's a really good game, though. Honestly, very worth the money. I'm glad I decided to buy this game when it came out. The demo was like a real easy, really easy to convince me to pick it up, so... Okay, hold on a second, I'm a little bit confused here. I apologize that I've been like stuck in this area for a little bit because I don't remember my way around the little maze here, and I've done this like one time in practice and that's it. Let me see. Can I climb back from that spot there? I need to go... Oh, not again with the fucking dragon. Can I just run, please? I don't really want to be... Actually, you know what? I was gonna run, I think the better answer is, at least right now, I need to check on my stuff here, because I don't want to wait on the battles to take fucking ages for starters. That's why I had it like this originally. Yeah, for common battles, there's no point in having them control themselves. That takes fucking forever. Settings. There, that's better. This way we get through our fights a little quicker, not having to sit here and like take every turn. Yeah, the demo is really good. The full game is honestly a great experience, I'd say. It's worth the money. For $60, I have certainly got like a large amount of gameplay out of it and like a good time, honestly. I don't know, it's not like the best way to judge your games. In fact, I don't tend to do it for the majority of them, but like, if you're to judge this game on like purely a dollar per hour value, then you can get a lot of hours out of this game. I'd probably put in somewhere around 80 hours in this game already, I would assume. Hey Zachary, welcome back to stream. Good to see you. Okay, give me a second or two. I think I need to go over here. I should not have been stuck here for like 15 minutes. This is what I get for not practicing the trials, but I wanted to go back in semi-blind. This is my fault. This area is a dead end, right? I think gave me an item I need, but it's not like I want to go in there. Give me just a second. I'm still fucking barely sure where I'm going right now. I've got to say, like, just in general, I'm very eager to try out more Dragon Quest in the future. Probably not anytime soon that I'm going to be doing it, but like, there's a lot of Dragon Quest games, and this game has sold me on them, like that and the representation in Smash, and there's quite a bit to like look into between like just like all the stuff that's on the Switch, even though it's only the first 3 games. Plus there's 3DS stuff. Yeah, Hendrik was misled, to say the least. He was... Well, I'm not gonna spoil the plot twists for why Hendrik's on my side. It's pretty simplistic once you get to the right point in the story, though. In fact, there's an even bigger... It's probably a good thing you started watching an Act 3 part rather than the Act 2 part, because there's something really bad that happens with your party during Act 2, which wouldn't want to spoil anybody on who hasn't reached it. It's not pretty, to say the least. God damn it, let me think for a second. So, oh, okay, I see where I'm going. I should have noticed that sooner. I kept warping in the wrong spot. I look like a moron right now because I'm not paying enough attention. I'm not normally this bad with RPGs, just today I seem to be having some severe difficulties for some reason. Yeah, it's not pretty. Like I said, I'm not gonna say what happens. I don't want to spoil it. You'll get to it eventually. It's not a fun part to deal with. I forget, can I pass this thing or do I have to actually fight it? Oh no, I can just walk around the fucking dragon. You got nice security there. Put up a dragon to block the pedestal and it doesn't even actually stop me from getting by. That's not exactly... I don't know if that was intentional or not, but okay. I mean, it saves me time, though. Good stuff, good stuff. It's weird, I wouldn't think that I was, like, actually going to, like, get so into a game that's like this, where it's basically your bread and butter RPG, and it's not that different from the average, but I think, like, just the way this game presents itself, like, makes it that good, like, the story is, it's not anything special, but, like, the characters are fantastic, and the writing is, like, oh, it's so good, like, I don't know how to describe it, like, I like how the combat's not complicated either. It just eases you into the gameplay, like, despite this being a very, very basic-ass RPG story, it manages to work really, really well, honestly. It makes me excited to see what the others are like. I hope the writing in the other games is, like, just as good. I've heard, like, most of the Dragon Quest games, if not all of them, are, like, really high-quality games. Okay, I remember this part. This part's fucking annoying, so the floor collapses on these spots here, so if I walk on it, I get it, like, immediately just sunk through the floor. I have to find a way around this to get through this gold area. I think most of the spots I'm going through are based on, like, locations in the game, and they're, like, kind of warped based on this trial. I think it's supposed to be, like, a representation of your memories, only with, like, a twist on it. I'm not really 100% certain on the details. I don't remember the lore, because I remember meeting Drustan, like, 2 to 3 streams ago, so it's been a little bit since I've heard his little spiel about his trials. Give me a second. This part, that last part was annoying, then, oh boy, just watch, this will get irritating fast, because I have to, like, fucking walk around this whole gold fortress and try to find one doorway that leads towards the portal that I'm looking at. Otherwise, I'll be stuck here for a while. I really don't want to collapse the floor and waste an extra 10 minutes either. Oh, man. I think I mentioned it yesterday. I'm planning to go back to Pokemon. Actually, I wasn't going to, but I decided after a little bit that I wanted to go and take care of that Kadabra shiny hunt that I started. I want to make sure I actually get Kadabra. I'm going to take a break after that, but I want to get my target shiny. It is, like, actually starting to annoy me and, like, bother me that I let it get away. Like, I think it just hurts my pride to let a shiny sneak past me, and I wasn't able to get it to spawn, so I'm going to go back into that. I don't intend to do it very soon, though. I want to dive into, like, other stuff I've been working on. Next week will be fun. I'm not expecting this week to be bad. I'm just going to be playing, like, a lot of the same this week, so I want to be doing Animal Crossing. Let me think for a second. Wednesday, Thursday, and yeah, I think Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday I'm going to be playing Animal Crossing, because I'm going to be doing some actual progression stuff, and then on Saturday I want to go back and fight the big true final boss of the game in this, and then maybe do a little more in it. And next week I want to do, like, multiplayer and do ARMS and Smash, and we're also going to get back on that Somnium Files game I've been playing. I don't really have everything mapped out, but I want to do new games. I just need to, like, test, because most of the stuff I'm doing is going to be emulated. Okay, give me a second. I'm trying to remember what the hell I actually had to do here. I think these doorways, like, are locked and I need to open them even if I don't actually need to use them. That way, if I get lost, I can just zip through them. Yeah, I know what you mean. You don't want to spoil yourself, I understand. Although, this is only, like, Act 3 stuff, and it's all optional. It's not even necessary. I think you can actually make it through the real final boss fight without actually doing any of this. I think it's, like, the actual other stuff that's necessary for this, because you get, like, some hard boss fights. Okay, these doors are both locked. God damn it, I didn't want to fight that. At least I can just immediately get through this without any problem. It still shocks me, like, I was looking at, like, some of the stuff from, like, the older games, and apparently, like, the original Dragon Quest is only, like, 8 hours long or something, and not very long at all. Then you compare it to this, and this game's, like, good 80 to 100 hours of gameplay. Like, they really ramped up and, like, improved the production value from, like, the first game to the 11th year, obviously. Crazy how much it's grown. Like, I haven't even played the other Dragon Quest games, but I can tell, like, looking at, like, the old 8-bit 2D Dragon Quest, that there is significant change that happened in the series. At least in terms of, like, production values. I don't know if the gameplay changed a lot, because I've heard people say it's relatively the same, actually. Actually, you know, now that I think about it, that's actually a little bit surprising to me. Only because every time I hear about Square, like usually Square's the big company that tries to change their gameplay formula. Because it seems like maybe I'm like wrong about this, but it seems like Square isn't completely used to making classic RPGs anymore. Like they've completely adapted some of their franchises to like new takes on RPGs, like how Final Fantasy VII Remake is like fairly different from the original. It's a little surprising to me that Dragon Quest hasn't had like any major divergence in its gameplay yet. It's not a bad thing though, but it's like this. Like this is actually fun, honestly. Right, these fucking casino things that are fake. I don't want to mess with them too much. Oh goody, we're actually getting through here, and I think I'm still not near the right spot. This is the one part of these trials that I could care less for, is the fucking maze structure. I've said it before on streams, and I'll say it again. I get lost really, really easy, both in video games and in real life, so I'm not a fan of having to walk through an area for a long period of time. My sense of direction is, like, complete crap. I can't count how many times as, like, a little kid I've, like, got separated from a group and got lost and ended up being, like, kind of scared waiting on my parents because I didn't know what to do. Not a fun experience for any kid. I just have, like, I don't know, it's hard to describe, but, like, I even, like, I feel like I struggle with, like, basic directions sometimes. Wait, I did? I thought I could, like, avoid the floor that broke. I thought I could get through without touching it. Maybe you're right. I'm just opening all the doors for the sake of getting through, and also I thought I remembered avoiding the breaking floor. I guess I'll try it if I have to. In a second or two. Oh, this place is big. Gone through, like, so many doors, too. Jesus. I remember the palace that this is, like, based on. I don't remember if this is actually the same size or bigger. Like, this is pretty big. Okay, shit. I need to figure out where I haven't explored yet, because we're running out of doorways that I haven't touched as far as I can tell. Give me a second. I mean, technically speaking, I could have just avoided this mess by deciding to get the sword recipe from the very first trial and not do the others, but I wanted to experience more of this. Oh, I forgot this chest was over here. I think in the normal dungeon, this is like where the actual exit is when you want to, like, leave. Of course, I'm actually trying to remember which way leads back up the stairs and not able to pinpoint it without too much accuracy, although I think this leads to one of them. Let's see. Looked like there was a staircase over... Oh, there it is. I'm gonna say... And... okay, good. God, this place is fucking huge and confusing. You'd think for a, like, gold castle there wouldn't be much, like, concern about how the actual structure is, and yet, no, they actually thought this out. I don't know, somebody who puts their castles, like, a first getting painted in gold doesn't strike me as that I'm a person who gives enough of a shit to put a maze in their castle. Okay, I think I reached it. That's right. I didn't have to break the floor. I just had to fucking keep going through because it's fucking ridiculously long. There we go. I probably made a few wrong turns around the way there, too. I think we're getting close to the trial itself. I'm not actually certain. It's a save in case. The real challenge isn't even the, like, actual fights at the trials. I think all the trials you go on, like, I'm pretty sure there's, like, 5 unique trial bosses, even though there's only 3 trials, because you get, like, I think the next, like, the first 2 get, like, brand new do like overhauls when you challenge them again, but there's like a specific thing you have to do, like kill the boss in a set amount of turns. Oh, there we go, finally at Drustan. Hey Lunar, my most hearty congratulations on making it this far. Trial of Sage is not easily overcome. Yeah, it took me like 30 minutes to reach here, even though it's me just being careless. Final test. Grant you one wish. Says now. I'll see the trial through to the bitter end. Yeah, we're doing it. We will begin. As before, I shall summon forth a mighty challenge you must overcome. When 30 actions or fewer, I'll grant thee a single wish. Let the battle commence. This is actually not that bad. I think the first one only gave me like 25 turns to work with. This isn't even that. I bought it before, so I actually know it's not super challenging, even though it is hard, and I need to probably change my tactics now. Okay, give me a second.
Let's keep at it.
Oh, Rad's already pepped? I didn't realize I was ready for that. Okay, I'll deal with that in a second, though. Getting stronger spells can be really useful here. What attack should I use here? I'm not gonna do too many buffs, 'cause I'm pretty sure if I focus on giving myself actual attack buffs, I'll end up wasting too many turns. But again, I'm like at least 2 to 3 levels higher than I need to be, I think, so maybe not. Ooh, that's a lot of damage. I've noticed, like, out of all, like, the bosses in Act 3, maybe it's just me, but, like, the challenge doesn't come from the way, like, the previous boss fights were. Some of them were hard, but, like, in this part of the game, it feels like, more than anything, like, I'm getting challenged at the fact that the game is like, doing absurd amounts of damage to you. You have to have good gear to get through these fights, otherwise you just get fucking slaughtered. Also, you need to have like a decent level by the time you're at the boss fights. Really just a matter of like grinding. No other part of the game really required that though. Like all the other parts were pretty chill about the grind, honestly. Wait, am I in the wrong menu? Shouldn't feel like I'm being this dumb and yet... Okay, I was gonna say, I just want to heal. I don't know why I'm having so much trouble finding the spell I want. It might just be me, but like... I swear it seems like out of all the RPGs I played, like, over the, like, recently, like... I don't see that many traditional RPGs anymore. There's still some, but like a lot of RPGs have like really like changed their formula and made their gameplay like really different. It's refreshing to see this though. Like I was talking about Square changing shit, but I've got to say they do have a lot of like traditional stuff too, like Octopath, and also there's the Bravely Default stuff. I've never really played much of that, but I know those games have like a more traditional structure to them. Shit, I think I've got another turn for Serena or Rad. I'll just wait it out. As long as somebody dies here. That's odd. I wonder why I've only gotten like 1 pet the entire battle. I would expect I'd get more. Also, some of these battles get fucking wild. Like, one of the ones I'm gonna have to do in a little bit, the boss, like, continually paralyzes you over the course of you fighting it. I'm not really looking forward to that part of the fight. That's really annoying to deal with. Let's see what I'm talking about in just a little bit, actually. Well, that's not gonna be until after the next trial is over. I've got an Omni Heal with Serena now, so I don't have to use it yet. Not even really my best interest, I would assume. Ooh, oh wait, shit, they're both down. I didn't realize. That's not good. What's my best option here, actually? Maybe heal Rad? Great. That's lame. Fucking knock my healer down where I can't fight back, why don't you? Okay, that's better. I'm gonna multi-heal while I've got a chance. Okay, good. Bells. Kazing. There we go. I've never had a chance to actually use the Kerplink skill yet. I've been, like, expecting in one battle that I'd have to, but all the times it ends up being, like, a big deal. I either have all my guys go down on me, or we end up, like, not having, like, not get that many deaths. Like, it's always at a point where we don't have a need to. Oh, actually, I guess I was a little bit off. I thought I had it. I mean, it's not a big deal. Now we've got it. There we go. Salute thee. Thou didst fight valiantly. But didst thou smite thy enemy in 30 acts or fewer, or as in the trial? I would have assumed that was under 30. 27 actions. Overcome the trial at the plum. I'm not actually sure I was close enough that I feel comfortable with it. Okay, I mean, whatever, as long as I got it. I'm just going to look at these for a second, figure out what I want to do after this. Although it doesn't really matter too much. I would assume after the sword, like, the grabbed thing is the best option. Yeah, we'll get sword recipe now that we've finally got access to it. Our mighty weapon. I might more easily defeat the dark one? Yes, thank you. It's no less than I would have expected of the Lunar. So upon the means of crafting a weapon beyond compare. Supreme secrets, the Sword of Light. Oh, this is a good recipe. I think we've got a little bit off from making it, but we'll be able to get this really soon. The recipe this ancient tome imparteth. Their light surely grow more potent than ever before. So up at thy command, none shall stand in thy path. Ah, and I have a little reward of my own, because but a trifle. Sprig of Pretty Betsy. I don't remember that at all, but okay. One trial with stern challenges still await thee. Thou returnest here. Test thy strength against an even more fearsome foe. Or art good and ready. Till then, fare thee well. Alright, that was something. I think I'm gonna wait just a little bit. I was gonna do another trial, but something tells me that if I barely scraped by that fight in 27 actions, and I'm gonna want to hold on a little bit. Okay, give me a second. I think if I just go into the board, it'll tell me. I want to look at the recipe. Maybe I don't need to, but I need to see the recipe really quick just to compare what I'm missing. Oh, that's a lot of focus. I waited on purpose. I swear every time I've been doing, like a good amount of, like, playing in the game, I feel like I got better, but, like, I got to the point where I was struggling to use the forge, honestly, and I kind of avoided it because I kept screwing up all the actual recipes, so yeah. Okay, so we need one Spectralite, which I can actually buy very easily, and Crimsonite comes from the horse race that I went ahead and got as my first reward. That's actually really handy. I think over here I can get Spectralite. Let me see. There we go. That's all it takes. It's a little pricey, but I mean, let's make sure I get a sword. Cool. Okay, I don't want to save. Where's the save point at again? Or wait, that's right, I gotta go over here. I think there's a save outside, maybe? Yeah, outside, that's alright. This is gonna be a really packed stream in terms of, like, how much I'm doing. I don't mind it at all, but we have a ton of tasks that are needing to be prioritized. Alright, let's save. Save here, then. Sure. Oh, by the way, I mentioned I was doing Smash earlier and, like, playing some in my spare time. Even though I didn't have the best time with it today, I'm looking forward to playing it next time that I can do another stream next week, so I'm gonna probably do it relatively early, and I want to really get in, like, sit down and enjoy the gameplay. I've been, like, craving a good session, and I want to do a Smash tourney. The problem is, like, how to set it up. Hold on a second. So, let me think for a second. I think we're going to Gallipolis. Yeah, there we go. This is where we go to get to the horse race. I've got to say, the horse races, they're not bad, but they were the weirdest part of the game. I think they're mostly optional, but, like, there was a weird jump in difficulty regarding this part of the game. Like, the first 3 or so were, like, not that bad. Then you come to the last race, and it's, like, really difficult, and then when you get to the unlockable race, it's, like, significantly easier than the previous race, which is really weird. Even though it's, like, something that sounds really bad. It's called, like, the Black Cup or something. It's, like, pitch black. Is that right? Door? I don't remember. No, this is a different thing, but I mean, I haven't been in here. Mini metal, cool. I don't even remember using these, like, barely any. I'm like, I had purpose, but they feel like they're, like, kind of useless as items, honestly. Seed of skill. Alright, cool. Hopefully there's not a fucking mimic in here, because that'd be really lame to bump into one in a place like this where you wouldn't expect it. I kind of expected that wasn't one I could talk to, but it's a little odd that he's just sitting there. I think they're all denoted by the fact they're colored. Okay, give me a second. Racetrack. Okay, that's where I'm going to. Right. I've got to say, they really did a great job with, like, the amount of value they give this game. Like, I haven't seen many RPGs that offer you, like, this amount of features. They had, like, well, it's lame how they, like, took away music from some of the versions for the sake of giving, like, more of the Switch version. I don't feel like that's something they should have done, but the whole thing of, like, getting 2D mode and getting fucking all of Tickington, like, they really added, like, a lot of bang for your buck, and apparently, like, part of the Act 2 stuff is brand new for the Switch version, which is fascinating to hear about. I wouldn't have expected that, just, like, without reading about it online, but then I checked on Reddit about some stuff and, like, found out through that, lo and behold, like, all the parts of the, like, specific character interactions where you have, like, Sylvando's bit and Sylvando, and then you go through Rab Jade, that stuff, like, you go through all the characters. That's new, apparently. I didn't realize that until much, much later. Am I in the right spot? I thought I was. I'm not actually sure if I remember where I was going. No. Okay, give me a second or two. I'm gonna get there. Just probably been long enough that I shouldn't be this fucking bad about it, though. There we go. I was gonna say, I just want to get to the horse track and do my races so I can be done. Hold the night. Can I not pass the time while I'm over here? Do I have to fucking wait right here? Let me see. There should be... Well, I guess I can use the inn. Really want to wait that long, though. Fine game, fine. It's really odd. Like, I appreciate the mini games in this, but, like, weird how they added, like, a completely different and, like, feeling mini game, like the horse thing in here just randomly, and it feels completely unique compared to, like, the rest of the game. Let me see. I'm on the wrong side to go. Actually, wait, no. Never mind, I thought I was on the wrong side for the hotel. Turns out I'm not. Oh, man. Oh, something happened earlier I noticed about Animal Crossing. I think there was, like, a data mine that popped up for, like, a bunch of new features that was confirming, like, some stuff like returning characters like from previous Animal Crossings. I'm not gonna get into like the specifics in case anybody doesn't want to hear spoilers, but it was really fascinating. Basically, like all about characters that were already in the series that are missing. I don't know. Apparently, there might be some brand new stuff coming with the Earth Day update, but I don't know exactly for sure if that's the case. I just remember hearing about that like relatively recently. Almost forgot about it because it's not really advertised too much. I'm kind of curious what they're gonna do with it. I know there's like different tournaments that happen, so presumably like the flower planting thing will be sometime in the future. Just like how the fishing tourney was. Okay, let's see. Friend of the world-renowned racetrack of Gallipolis. Right, we need to do Black Cup. We can get... Wait, actually, hold on a second before I do this. Do I already have the piece of Crimson? I thought no, but I'm not actually sure. Let me look at my inventory. I'm pretty sure the answer is no. Let's see, it should be... Would it be under... I think it's under just items. Sort. I like to have everything alphabetized. Yeah, no, I need to earn it from here. Okay, that's fine. Alright, Black Cup it is. Trying to think, give me a second. I'm like thinking on some stuff to talk about. I apologize, but it's not the most interesting right now. Oh, here's the cup. This one's interesting. We're doing like pitch black, horse track to race in. Okay, I guess we'll skip it. There's not really much to comment on here other than the fact that it's black. Or actually, there is one thing that's peculiar, and you're racing against like all your teammates, or at least a good chunk of them. At least it was that way. I can't tell right now. I know that's Hendrick and Solando, and I can't tell who's over on the other side. Yeah, they had a little bit of flair like that. Okay, I need to focus. I don't want to mess this up. Controls kind of like Mario Kart, I guess. Not that close, though. Oh yeah, I'm messing up big time compared to the first time I did this. Probably because I'm not... Oh, right, I have to drift. It's been so long since I've done this, I don't know what I'm doing anymore. This just makes me want to play a proper racing game. Not that there's anything wrong with this, just... It's not really a great substitute. I don't think I've ever played a racing game that's got, like, horses as the race. Like, there's definitely games that have, like, as a mini-game or, like, something you have to do for optional, or not, I guess optional, I would say, like, for something like that in Ocarina of Time, but a little different, since that's not really optional. You need Epona to get through the game. I actually still managed this. I fucked up pretty badly. I need to win twice. I don't think so. I think I've already screwed myself up. Oh wait, maybe? That was easy. I don't know if they just let me win or not. I mean, I wasn't expecting that. Speaking of which, maybe I just haven't been paying attention, but like, I don't think I've noticed any racing games for a while. I guess there was, I think Microsoft has had some stuff, but don't really keep an eye out for those too often. Like, there's that Forza stuff, and apparently something called Burnout Remastered is coming to Switch, so I don't know. I don't think I've ever played a Burnout game. I've always looked at that stuff like Gran Turismo. I like racing games in general. I just never really got very involved with them. Play like a ton of different genres. Don't get me wrong, there's just good stuff. Like, I enjoy Crash Team Racing and Mario Kart. Like, I got both those. In fact, I think Crash Team Racing controls better, even though there's underlying issues I don't like about it. I wish we could see some more, or at least some that I could think of. Like, I don't think I hear about many besides, like, the indie stuff. They were big back in the day. Maybe I'm just thinking kart racer specifically, because I remember Diddy Kong Racing. There's F-Zero GX, F-Zero X. Really, all the F-Zero games are pretty good, honestly. Let's see. The original Crash Team Racing was pretty good too, apparently, but I never really played it, so I can't really comment on its quality entirely. So I don't know how great it is. Let me think. Are there any that I forgot? I don't think there's like racing and pilot wings. Is there? That's different genre. I know there's like a lot of different things you can do in it though. Really fascinating to like look back on. I never actually played Pilot Wings. I first played it when it was up on the Switch's SNES Online. I had interest in it for a long time. One of those games that I've looked into and wanted to play and never really made time for it. Maybe in the future, that'd be fun to do. I had so like a catalog of so many old games I want to flip open and just check out for the first time. I don't know, something about like playing an old game that I've never played before is legitimately really fun. Okay, alright, we got our Crimsonite, didn't we? Let me see really quick. That's weird, I thought I... Been in my inventory for the Luminary? Where is it? I should have it, shouldn't I? Give me a second, guys. I'm just trying to figure out where my stuff I'm looking for is. Oh, it's probably in the very back, actually, I bet. Yeah, it is. Okay, there we go. That's why. Right, let's open it up again and... I think I know what I'm missing, maybe. I'm not 100% certain. We need one more crafting item, though, I think. Ball. Let's see. Oh, actually, we got it. Okay, cool. We can craft it right now. Let's get ourselves this ultimate sword. God, there must be like a billion different swords. Or like video games that are like the ultimate sword, from the fucking Monado to the fucking Master Sword to this thing and like all sorts of other stuff. Okay, right. I need to get this right, hopefully, on my first try. Let's see. Double-edged bash. I think I have a triple-edged bash. Triple whammy, I got that for sure. Okay, I don't want to fuck it up. I want to be careful about this because I've like got limited attempts to hit it. Let's see, triple whammy. Let's try it there. Ooh, I don't know. Not the best at this, unfortunately. That was a waste. Great. Hold on a second. I need to look at this. Ah, I fucked up, didn't I? I'm not gonna be able to make it look nice because I wasted my stuff by accident too early on. I am like garbage when it comes to using this system. Give me a second. I don't think there's any way to fix what I fucked up on here. Yeah, we've already messed up too much shit. Why is it healing it though? What the hell? It's been so long. I fucked up. It's gonna turn out not as great as it could. I'm gonna try one more time with my pearls, but I mean, shit. Yeah, that's not what I expected. Forge doesn't look like it turned out very well. Yeah, I fucked that up pretty hard. Let me try to remake it and see if I can do it correctly. Probably not, though. I need 20? Is that... No, I need 30? I do. Okay, fine. Let me see. You know, it's whatever. I'm not gonna get worked up over it. It's a little annoying, though. At least we got it. Okay, let's see. I'm gonna go into my equipment. Give me a second. Don't really want to waste time with the gameplay, even though it is fun. I have to unequip it. Guess so. Okay, give me a second then. You'd think it'd be a little stronger looking, but I'm not complaining. Just looking at my stuff here, surely this, yeah, it's the strongest blade combination in the game. Fucking, it's like as if somehow you could have 2 Master Swords in Zelda, that'd be fucking crazy. Not that I'm complaining, this is actually really, really useful. Alright, let's move along. We'll go over to the snare felt now. Give me a second. There we go. Got another boss fight. Head right now, actually. It's like right by the spot that I'm gonna be teleporting to, so I don't mind doing this now. Anyway, where was I when I got sidetracked? Oh yeah, I was talking about like I wanted to do like streams of older stuff. Talk about it a little bit. A lot of the games I'm about to play are not newer games. Like I'm planning to do, say, let's see, yeah, Spyro stuff, Chibi Robo. I want to do, what else was it? I've talked about these games plenty of times on stream, and yet I can't remember. I'd like to schedule Ace Attorney. Oh yeah, Mega Man. And then there's other stuff too. Like I'm actually, like in terms of like older stuff, this isn't even really completely older, but like I want to do like some Mario 64 hacks and ROM hacks in general. I want to be diving into some of those. I want to check out like some of Kaze Manure stuff. I think it's I said it wrong. My bad, but whatever. There was like a brand new hack he released a few days ago too. Okay, cutscene. You guys can enjoy this. I'll just shut up for a little bit. Remember this boss from Act 2, actually.
Since time beyond memory, I have been sealed away in that frozen fjord. But thanks to the dark mind,
That is one hell of an S roll.
I am released, and I am stronger than ever before.
More annoying too, to talk.
Wind's hand was I locked away in that icy prison. But now I will have my revenge. Scion of the Luminary.
Jeez, this is a longer speech than I remember.
To be consumed.
Like, this was actually a pretty hype moment in the story originally, how this ended, and here it's just like, it's not really anything threatening. It's like somewhat dangerous. You're not at the right level, but it's actually really easy boss fight, honestly. Like, there's not much challenge here.
Let infinite wisdom
Handle this
flow forth.
relatively quickly. Anyway, like I was saying, yeah, I want to do like a bunch of his hacks. He has like a lot of really, really interesting stuff that I'm interested in looking into. Like how just recently made that Super Mario's Odyssey 64, whatever it's called, that thing. I want to check out that and look into it. I'm on the wrong menu. I thought I had access to some new spells that or not even new spells, just looking somewhere in the wrong spot. Oh, there it is. That's right. All these are good. Especially for this boss fight, I want this in particular. So I'm getting paralyzed every 2 seconds. Makes boss fight uniquely annoying is like there's fucking status ailments all the time, and this guy does not stop. He tries to paralyze you, he tries to knock you over, there might even be one I'm forgetting about, but he continually assails you over and over again, basically. Okay, good. Go ahead and do another Giga Gash. Could do Dragon Slash, but I'm rather just getting damage out there at the moment. The only problem I have with RPGs, as much as I love them, is with the gameplay can sometimes be really slow, but that's not really a big deal to me. I don't mind it that much. Honestly, it's not a problem. It's like a slight complaint at absolute worst.
Don't give up yet.
Cheers!
I don't know. I guess it's just like I enjoy this gameplay too. Like I don't have anything against turn-based games. Just I don't know. I played a lot of them. That's the only thing I can say that's not great is when it's like really slow. Oh brother, he's already paralyzed. Part of my guys, I couldn't actually get. What's our order? I guess it's protection not fast enough. That's what I was worried about would be a real issue here, and of course it's proving to be a bit of a problem at the moment. It's like part of my team is completely unable to fight back. I don't know. Actually, shit. I want to put more protection up, but I'm like stuck waiting on. Well, actually, I could have. That's right. I think I could have like stopped this unless maybe. I don't remember. Serena or Rap has the skill to remove paralysis, and I don't want to waste a turn of healing. I guess. Maybe I should just take it, and I think I might get my turn back. I don't know. It's proving to be a little dicey right now. Let me see. Do I have it? Yes, I do. Okay, let's take care of this then. Multi-heal.
We need to fight and fight, my friends.
There we go. Could have been better there. Might have been like I didn't handle that poorly. I don't know. There we go, good. Let me see. Okay, I'm gonna bring my spells up in power again, and I think I know what I should do here, actually. But before I do that, there. Luminary, a little bit of protection. Oh, god damn it! That's not cool. Gonna wait until Rab's turn, I think. In the meantime, let's see, where's my skill? There's like supposed to be a thing that'll get me instant pep, isn't there? Pep up, there it is. Now it's just a matter of getting back on their feet. Of course, fucking right when I'm ready to use it, end up losing the pet. That's kind of annoying, actually. Whatever, though.
Perhaps this will help.
You know what? I think I've talked about it before, and I'm just like, in general like a thing. It's not a problem here, but like I kind of hate when they do like ice physics in games. It's obviously not too big of a deal, but it just feels really annoying to put up with. Give me a second. I'm deciding what I should do here, and I think I'm gonna go for do this. What a word. Skip through the animation since I've seen it like a million times already.
I'm not done yet.
Gotta say, I hate that I'm like repeating some topics at some points, and it's not intentional, but like I wish there were more new game releases coming up soon. I guess there's not. It's not too bad. There's still stuff like there's like talk about that Burnout remastered thing, even though that's technically an older game. There's there's most of the new stuff is remakes. Ironically, right now, like seems like that's what we're getting. Majority of the new content that's getting released. Of course, I'm like the only one who can fucking help heal us out of this mess, except for Serena, and I have to bring her back up to take care of it. Oh, God. Could you just give me a chance to heal? Oh, fuck off, game. Did I at least save before I did this?
Can't do without.
Give me a second. That should have been a little bit more prepped. This is a problem I was a little concerned about, is this fight blows. I'm surprised I had trouble with it. I didn't have any trouble with it before. Fucking paralysis gets annoying really quickly. That's one of the things I've like talked about that I don't like about Pokemon. It's not really a big deal, but like the whole status ailment thing is like, I don't know. Sometimes it feels like it can like legitimately make the battles unfun. It's been a part of Pokemon since the beginning, but doesn't make it a fun part in my opinion. Speaking of Pokemon, like, Jesus, I've played, like, so much over the past few months combined. Like, sick of playing it over and over and over again. I'm glad I'll be taking a break from it for a little while. Probably for quite a while, actually. Hold on a second. Thinking right now, actually. Okay, right, I just go this way. Since we've already lost one attempt, which is a little lame, I'm gonna go ahead and skip past the first bit of cutscene, obviously, and get straight into the meat of the game again. Oh, actually, there is something I can talk about that I remember now. I remember, like, when I was on YouTube earlier, just watching new stuff, looking for new videos to check out. I remember getting an ad that I particularly wasn't too happy about it. It's not really a big deal. I think it's because I reset my cookies because of an error I had to deal with, but I got an ad for one of those fucking Disney movies, like one of the ones that's those annoying and really lame-looking remakes that nobody really cares about. I was surprised. There was one for that Aladdin remake. I thought it already came out. I don't know. I haven't been keeping completely up to date with how that's been going, because I don't really care enough to get like any investment into those remakes. They look kind of ugly, frankly, and I wish they'd stop making them, but I mean, it's whatever, I guess. I don't know. Disney stuff isn't bad in general, and I like a lot of Disney's games, but not Disney games, Disney's movies, but why do they insist on these remakes and nobody wants to support? I don't understand the purpose of it. I guess if it's easy for them to put their ability to make money on, I don't know. I can't really understand the logic in making all these shitty looking remakes instead of just making a brand new movie that could be animated and good looking. Like, I've enjoyed a lot of Disney stuff as a kid, and frankly, makes me kind of feel a little bit saddened to know that they're wasting their time and budget on this, but I mean, I guess if it makes them money, then they can keep doing whatever as long as it works. Gonna take a different approach and get my healers safely protected first. Don't have any more major issues. There we go. This is going much better. Good, good, good. Oh, shit, I hit the wrong thing entirely without even thinking about it. Let's do an Omni heal then. There we go. No, you know, it's like the best. I'm guessing there's. You're talking about there is. My bad, it's nice talking, but. I wonder what the best subscription service to get is right now. Maybe. Get Netflix. I've thought about it. I think Netflix is in charge of that Castlevania anime, aren't they? I've been wanting to watch it. I don't really watch like a lot of video game anime or movies, probably, because it doesn't like there's a lot of them in general, but I would love to get a good look at that and see how the Castlevania series is. I've watched a lot, like when I was younger, though, that I can remember. Like, I remember seeing the old Mario shows, like, on TV as a kid. Never really watched them too much, but I was always interested in them. On top of that, I remember there being, like, a Zelda show. I didn't watch that one because I don't think I ever got a chance to. A fucking really old one. The whole "excuse me, princess" thing. I remember that, like, very clearly. I never saw it, though. Actually, I guess there were quite a few of those type of shows back in the day. Let me see. Zap, Catastrophe, Giga Burst. I don't use Giga Burst as far as I can remember. Okay, so these are 3, these are the 4. Okay, I've seen this one. I don't know if I've done it on stream. I think so. Dragon's Blessing. I'm not going to use that, though, because I'd rather use that for something else. I don't know, maybe I might have a need for it in another fight, but I don't really want to use it because I want to just focus on attacking this thing. See what this looks like, or is this just like similar to the other 4-person attack? Well, this looks kind of cool. Damn, impressive animation. Cutscenes look really good. Oh, that's 2,000. That's a good chunk of damage. I think when I was like practicing here, I never really got that much damage. I always got like some, but it was never that high. I'm surprised it didn't die there. I don't think I've ever done 2001 strike like that before. There we go, it's dead now.
And stay down.
Finally. God, there's so many services to choose from. Like I said, I'm still on video game shows, video game anime, so I guess I'll talk about that a little more, but... Now there's a Mega Man TV show. There were actually quite a few, I think, but like... I've never really got to sit around and watch any of them, at least not for very long. Okay, let's switch our tactics for the moment. There we go, that should be good. It was goofy. I remember like seeing various clips, and the fucking actual intro to the Mega Man TV show looks surprisingly funny. Fucking that one song, that's like surprisingly iconic. Super Fighting, or no, it wasn't Super Fighting, I don't remember how it went. Super Fighting Robot, yeah, there we go, that's it. That's what it was, the fucking song. I think they repeated the same fucking lyric basically the whole time, though. Still good, though. I enjoyed it quite a bit. Okay, right, we need to go over to... Let's see, I think we go back to Sniffle's time and go tell the queen that we slayed this dragon and get our reward for that, and then we go take care of another boss fight after this is over. Let me see, any other shows that had, like, noteworthy TV animations? I think Bucky O'Hare's like a video game. There's also a TV show. I don't know very much about it. I think But I mean, obviously there were some that started off as shows and then eventually got games, but I'm thinking like how many games got an adaptation for TV. Can't think of a whole lot though. The ones I've named immediately being like Mega Man, Mario, and Zelda, and also now there's that new show for Castlevania. I think it's on like season 3 or 4 now. Also, there's supposed to be a Dragon Quest anime coming up sometime, I think. I don't know when. I think I remember reading about that like a year or two ago. Apparently there was a movie. I don't know how that turned out though. I hope it's... Actually, I've heard from a friend that it wasn't very good, so I don't exactly have the highest hopes the movie's anything special. If anything, I'd expect it's probably really lame. Like I said, I haven't watched it. I haven't seen like a lot of video game movies. I haven't even seen the Sonic movie, and I want to check it out sometime relatively soon. I think the only one I've seen is that... Oh, here we go. We'll focus on that in a second. How wonderful it is to see you again. Your adventures here, there is more pressing matter at hand. Black dragons recently emerged from the frozen fjord and Snarfelt. Afraid that, well, what, you've already slain the beast? Okay, I knew that I could count on you. I'm in danger without even being asked. First, you said from Sniffelheimers, from our... First, us Sniffelheimers from our troubles with Gustavilla, and now this. Probably go a day without relying on your kindness. Or eternal gratitude. A special reward for the one who would rid us of the Royal Serpent, excuse me. Dear old friend, you deserve it. Highborn Blade. Huh. Word that I gave you before. Family's most precious treasures on your journey. Lucian, please come back and tell me about your adventures. Just welcome in the kingdom of... and Crystal Kingdom of Sniffelheim. Okay, cool. Just checking on that. That wasn't exactly... anything amazing. It was good though. That quest line wasn't too easy. Or it was too easy enough, but it wasn't too hard. I meant saying like, it gave me a little bit of a struggle, but it wasn't anything that bad. Now we need to go over here to Phenomenon, and then we go and take care of one more boss fight. After that, I don't know how much we need to do right now. This is the one, like there's this, and I think the last trial, and that's like the big amount of stuff I'm gonna handle at the moment. Let me see. Okay, I haven't really played any of the Dragon Quest games outside of 11, actually, and I was meaning to say, like, the anime. I wonder how they're going to handle that. I think the writer for Dragon Quest is the same as Dragon Ball, right? Okay, so there's a story here. Let me see. Well, phew. Hello, sir. Too much for setting all people trapped in the mural. Am I dancing? I want to. Yes, sir. Just because a monster came and placed a curse on Phenomenon, now you're all dancing to his tune. For many, many days now, fear hurt so much. Please, sir, please help us. Right, everybody's dancing to this. Not stop moving. I don't know if there's that many unique dialogues you can see. You can look at these, though, and see these. Dancing will be the death of me. A lot of people dancing, you can't stop it. Come, sir, come and hustle with us. Dance in the name of the Dark One. Okay, that's a little weird. Hmm? Oh no, please, sir, do not listen to what I say. Affecting not only my limbs, but also my tongue. I think so. Hustle. Interesting. Wait, this kid has dialogue too. My mother and father, they're acting very, very strangely. Hustle, they were talking about. Please, I'm scared. Wow, wait, is this kid? Is he dancing or is he just crying? I can't even tell. I think he's just crying. Wait, is that actually a thing where the kids aren't? This old lady doesn't seem to be dancing. Very beautiful today. Or not, it's old man, excuse me. I didn't get a good look at his face. That's embarrassing. Whatever. Apparently I'm blind and think an old man is an old lady. Alright, yeah, let's go ahead and go up here. I don't know if there's too much. I know there's like at least one person who's got some more stuff you can hear about. And very, very strange when the monster came to the village. You do about it. Wait, why are you not dancing? Friend, young people like you, I think so. Very, very careful when you're here in the village, please. So, only the younger ones are dancing? That's interesting. And a 1 and a 2. say grab. Oh, I'm not sure. Curse that monster. Yeah, curse that monster, I think. Okay, let me see if I can figure out where that dialogue was so I can move along. I want to read all the dialogue. Big Father, we cannot stand here while people dance and help them. I think so. Sorry, you're a visitor here? Strange, you seem very, very familiar. I remember these guys. The original quest. Now they don't remember anything because of the time change. Had to time travel. That's unfortunate. Not important now. Something terrible's happened here in Phenomenon. And cursed all the young people. And yes, he does seem to be interested in... He does not seem to be interested in children and old people. I think so. This is lucky for me. Terror of the village has forced me to the dance to make them say very, very strange words. Please, sir, you must help us. Strong and brave. The monster, otherwise the curse may be lifted. Right. No, I'm not watching the run and the nun dancing, sir. Not all. And insulting my late wife. Do the monster and lift the curse, but I'm not a hero to do such a thing. Guys, where the monster go? Go with them into the ruins, I think so. Plan to go that way, please. Right, we just go on now. There's not really a need to keep reading all the dialogue. See, these are silly. These are fun. It's not like you expect to have an average storyline. This is like not even like promoted in like the main story either. It's just like post-game stuff. This dancing thing is like, or everybody stuck dancing is dumb and funny enough, and I like it. I don't know. This game's got good stories. Hopefully they'll be able to do the anime well. I'm like, looking forward to it. I think it's supposed to be a new storyline. I'm not actually sure. Like I said, I don't know shit about like the actual story of... Yeah, I've seen the actual story like the Dragon Quest games. I know like the ones I've played obviously, but it's only this game right now. Right, here we go. Going back over to this place we went to before. Alright, onwards. So yeah, you saw like the beginning part. I think this is like Act 1 stuff, and there was that weird mural girl, but that's not what's going on this time. Similar occurrence though, with the whole dancing thing this time. There's some weird wizard deep down here you run into who's cursed everybody. It's a really silly boss fight, and it's probably one of the most pointless and dumb boss fights in Act 3, but I like it, and I think this might be the last one besides the third Drustan trial I haven't attempted yet, so let's get this out of the way and then we'll go do that. Really big. This place is kind of maze-like too. Ugh, like I said, I'm not a big fan of mazes in games, honestly. Not a big fan of mazes in general, though. Let's see. Hold on a second, I'm thinking, actually. I think I was talking about movies for a little bit. I got a little sidetracked. I was talking about, like, TV shows for game shows. Not traditional game shows, but, like, video game-based TV shows that I remembered. Yeah, let's talk about the movies for a little bit. I hear about a lot of different, like, video game movies, and I don't, like, most of them are older ones, I think, because the only ones I remember recently there's the Sonic movie, and there was Detective Pikachu, even though it was still some time ago. I remember watching Detective Pikachu in theaters. It was pretty good compared to what I was expecting. I mean, I guess technically when you get into the semantics, there's always been Pokemon movies, but this was wildly different, having like the live action thing with it, and I don't think I've seen anything like that in Pokemon that I can remember. Let me see, are there any others that were like common that happened as like game movies? Because I don't remember there ever being any other big game movies other than Pokemon that happened like before this. I think Detective Pikachu may have inspired like the production of the Sonic movie, although I'm not actually sure about that. Like I said, I haven't watched it yet because I was meaning to before the coronavirus craze got out of hand, and then by the time I wanted to go out and watch it, it was just too late and it already turned into a very nasty scenario, so now I'm gonna have to find time to get it on like a rental service, or maybe get it from like, maybe I can do something like a red box. I don't know, I'd have to look around for it. I want to watch it. I've heard it's good though. Let's see, what else? So I was talking about video game movies. What all are there? There's that Prince of Persia movie. I don't remember if that was supposed to be good or not. I've never even played a Prince of Persia game, so I couldn't even relate if it'd be faithful to the actual game or not, but I've heard it's not bad. I think I've heard Resident Evil movies are like similar to how the games are, but they're not really the same, and the movie plot lines are fairly different. I wanted to check one out. I've never really felt like I've had time to. I mean, I don't know. Maybe in the relative future I'd be able to. I know there's some Doom movies that happened too, and like I watched a review on the most recent one. Apparently, the Doom movie that was like recently put out was like really bad and not worth watching. So much for that. Speaking of Doom, like I've been meaning to get more into the series as a whole. I mean, I streamed 2016, but I have played little of the original Doom and Doom 2, like only tiny bits. I've been contemplating whether or not I want to get the Switch versions. I mean, as far as I'm seeing it, like it looks like your best value would be getting it on PC, because that's where all the modding tools are. Remember there was an update recently, I think there was like supposedly like a talk about how they were going to add new WADs and add like custom content for like community created stuff, but it doesn't seem like there was a lot that got added to the Switch version like that, or I think it might be all platforms, but it feels like it's not a ton of stuff to try out, so it's like, is this really worth the purchase when I can just get all this on PC and then get WAD support and like custom maps and try out all the stuff people have been making? Like there's a ton of mods that are out there for Doom anyway. Like there's enough to make it worth it on PC. Hold on, is the chat working? There have not been messages in some time. Let me reload and check on everything. Give me a second or two. I want to check on the thing on the lab page for a second too, so it'll be a second. Alright, I think we're good. I can't tell if the chat's working because I sent my message and it went through, but I don't know if that's enough to say for certain that it's working. Whatever. But yeah, like there's Brutal Doom and let's see. Well, I can't remember like another really noteworthy one immediately. Okay, right, cutscene. I'll just let this play because it's pretty unique and different. It's a little weird too.
These stamps of yours, eh? Ha ha! There's someone else. Oh, just look at me go! Hustle, hustle! Hey! Oh my goodness! Someone make him stop!
I don't know if I feel bad or if I feel just like this is kind of humorous. Like it's sad.
I'll hear none of your whinging. We're dancing for the dark one here, so look lively, or there'll be trouble. And a one, and a two, and a
what the hell was the inspiration for this part? It's optional, but still.
Well now, what have we here? Hoping I wouldn't notice you slacking off back there, will you? Well, no such luck. You boogie, or you'll feel the back of my hand. Come here, you.
This is dumb. So yeah, this is based on like, well, there's the guys that Sylvando gathered as like that, I don't know what you call them, like the marching troop or whatever they're called. Those guys now, I guess that's to explain what happened to those guys. This is a little bit silly. I almost forgot about that. Okay, yeah, I want to change my tactic because it's easier when I have myself controlling everyone, at least on most of the Act 3 stuff, just to make it simplistic. There we go. Makes things much simpler. So yeah, we were talking about Doom stuff. I guess I can continue with that. I know there's a lot of mod support. I know, like, some of the big name devs, like, they've produced, like, brand new chapters for it. Because I think the original owner of id, Carmack, I think he made, like, a thing for it, unless I'm mistaken. I've heard there's, like, a fourth chapter that got added when they made Final Doom, and how, like, apparently there's another thing called, like, Sigil that got made for it, and I think that was, like Carmack, I'm not mistaken, like, as a fifth chapter. Certainly interesting. Unfortunately, I don't remember, like I said, I don't remember, like, very many of what the actual, like, big mods are. The only one that came to mind immediately was Brutal Doom. There's some cool shit, though. I've seen, like, one where there's, like, weird time shit going on, like, where there's, like, stop time all the time, and it looks kind of cool. Also, let's see, what else can I remember? I seen one that was really dumb, and it was like a Mega Man OC, and it's like a car, like, had the strangest story they developed for, like, the mod's backstory. It was interesting enough, though. Like, I found it to be funny. I was watching on, like, a Vine Sauce thing, and I watched, like, not a lot of it. Hey, Zachary, welcome back. Good to see you made it back. Yeah, we're getting through this fight, which is ridiculous. This is, like, one of the dumber optional battles. Of course, he fucking knocks Luminary out. You know, right now, I think my answer, instead of, like, putting him back on his feet, maybe I should go ahead and give Hendrik a little bit of protection, because this fight is dumb with the whole fucking thing. If you don't happen to be ready, they can fucking cause you to start dancing, and it's kind of hard to get rid of. I don't think there's a way to shake it off. Probably the single silliest status ailment in the entire game. Come to think of it, I can't remember if this is the only fight that does that or not. I want to say that was in the original fight that was in this other side place, but I don't recall if the mural had you, like the Dora and Gray thing, had your player dancing, is what I meant to say. Like, all the characters were dancing. I want to say this was the only time, but I'm not actually sure. I didn't miss on too much. I talked about video game movies for a little bit, and went over some interesting stuff, I guess. Right, okay, I didn't cast it on Luminary yet. There we go, now we're all protected from this bullshit. This is a relatively simple fight, and apparently my damage output between the trial and also, like, me doing that, what do you call it, the Royal Serpent? That thing, I got, like, a major boost in attack power, evidently, and it's making a big difference in how much I'm, like, winning this fight. I practiced it was easy, but not this easy. Hey, Wayne, good to see you. Welcome to the stream. Oh, you're alright. You're pretty much just in time. I've been playing for a while, but going through the story and doing a bunch of, like, optional content. Nearly done with it all. Once we're done with that, well, actually that's probably going to be the stopping point after we get done with, like, most of the optional stuff today, because I don't really feel like I'm going to want to go into the matter of fighting the big final fight until I'm ready for it. I don't know how hard it is compared to the other stuff that I need to do. I don't think it's that hard. I've heard the true final boss fight against Kalasmos is, like, really simplistic, actually. I don't know, I think you've said you've already beaten the game, Zachary. I need to get to that point where I'm beating it, but that's probably going to be the next session. What I'm more interested in the game right now, which isn't even a big deal, is, like, what happens when you get through Tickington, which that's still a few streams away, but I really want to see what the reward for getting through there is, and see what this extra boss everybody talks about is supposed to be like. I don't know if it's supposed to be in 2D like the rest of Tickington or not either, because I kind of want to see what this thing's, like, supposed to look like in HD. Apparently it's, like, I think it's called the Time Eater or something. I don't remember the name. How am I doing? I mean, I'm doing alright. I talked about it earlier. Okay, I don't know if I'm ready to upgrade or not. I'm gonna look at this really quick because I want to get my skills up. But yeah, I was doing some Smash before I started, and, well, to put it lightly, I did not have a good time. It wasn't terribly bad. I ended up going through a lot of wins and a lot of losses and basically got back to about the same GSP I was at, I think, which is not great. I had like a serious problem where my game kept getting like really fucking laggy for some reason today. It was a bit of a mixed bag of an experience there, I guess. I don't really know how to describe this the best. It was not pleasant, though, I'll put it that way. Let's see. I want to see what this panel is. I'm going to focus on this. Oh, okay, what did I get? Sweeping the swing of the spear, group of enemies simultaneously. Okay, I didn't actually look at the cost. I was surprised that it wiped out everything I had there. Multi-thrust skill. Here's a group of enemies that ran with a flurry of 4 jabs. Interesting. I guess for most of my characters now, I've got, like, just getting their weapons. I've been, like, focusing on, like, all their what's the right word for their passive stuff, I guess? I've been working on that over other stuff, so I haven't felt like I've needed to worry about getting anything else until after that. And then I just upgrade for my primary tool. Okay, so that means chivalry would be the last thing to work on, but I mean, I don't have enough points, I don't think. Alright, that's fine. You didn't miss out on a whole lot, like I said, Wayne. Welcome to the stream. It's been going on for a little while. I mean, you basically just missed out on like a little bit of some boss fight stuff, but that's not too much. And it's not really a big deal in the first place. Oh, actually, I was gonna do more checking on upgrading, but I'll wait. What was that? I got some sort of cloth? Alright, whatever. I don't really care as long as it's not anything super useful. Thank you, sir. Thank you so very much. Now you defeat that monster around freely once more. It brought us here. It's really strange clothes. He forced us to continue dancing and on and on. Oh, we are... I'm so grateful that you arrived when you did. If we'd danced just a little longer, it would have collapsed, I think so. This game really is bizarre. Fucking monster that's trying to make everybody dance, and the reasoning is not explained in the slightest. Can I not leave this way? I mean, I know I can get out through evac, so it's not really a worry. Alright, we'll just get out this way. Not really. This is just like an extra little... I mean, this is an area that was in the main game that I'm just returning to for an optional boss. I mean, I'm in the post-game, but I'm not in the very end yet. I've still got a bit more before I tackle it. To be precise, I think the game, like, allowed me to go after the true final boss at, like, pretty much any moment after you got the little bits of mandatory story out of the way if you want to do Act 3, which doesn't take very long, and all the stuff I've been doing outside of that has been, like, just other stuff for both experience and rewards, as well as, like, the little story bits. It's not as good as the main story was. It's not terrible, but if I'm being honest, the Act 3 story, outside of, like, the bit they've added with, like, this other villain, is pretty much dismissible. It's a fun little extra. I mean, even that, I'd say, may not be entirely worth it, depending, since the story was already complete, although I haven't seen, like, the real ending yet and seen how things look, so I don't really know how I feel about it yet. I feel like I probably would have been fine stopping at Act 2, to be honest, but I mean, I'm not really upset with what I played. It's just taken longer and had a differing approach to the gameplay to an extent, mainly that the boss fights are significantly more challenging and don't really cut you any slack like the main game boss fights did. Okay, I'm gonna see about the reward here. Where'd they go? Hello, sir. I was waiting for you. You defeated the monster, yes? I believed you could do it. Thank you very much. I'd like to give you this. Everyone in the village. 10 mini medals. Oh, those are useful for like that academy thing, but I don't really care about doing that right now. Something else I want to tell you. The dancing curse has given us a very, very exciting new idea for how to attract villagers, or tourists to the village. Tourists to the village, bleh. Friend Money is the one who had the idea. Money. That guy's name was Money. Nothing no more, please. Yeah, I don't really feel like I care about that enough. I just want to get through this stuff now. Okay. Zip over to the last trial, because that's like the last optional boss that I actually am going to be doing for the moment. I think there's like 2 extra trials I can do, but I'm not going to approach those. I don't know if they unlock until after you beat the true final boss. $90? Did you just not buy it right away? Because, I mean, I'm pretty sure you could get it for $60, or you could just buy it off the eShop. It's not $90 last I checked. And again, I don't know, unless you're trying to get a physical copy, but I mean, I thought you were fine with getting digital games, too. I don't know. Definitely say the Switch version is where to purchase, though. 90? I mean, if you want it, then why not just buy the eShop cards and then buy it off the eShop, regardless of whether or not they tell you it's worth 90. They can't charge you more than the eShop can, so not like they're going to be able to stop you from getting digital. It's definitely worth the purchase. Like I said, if you wanted to, like, demo it, you can always download it off the eShop and play it first. It's worth the time and money, in my opinion. Alright, here we go. Last set of trials. This will be interesting, since I don't know how hard this will be compared to the other stuff I've done in the game. Give me just a moment or two, actually. Think here. Oh, by the way, I was talking about video game movies earlier, and I don't know if you actually heard it. Probably not. I think you weren't here when I was talking about it. Oh, this is something. This is based on Morrigan's Castle. I didn't expect they'd be getting a trial based on that. That's actually shocking. They would do the big last fortress from Act 2 as like a place you're doing a trial in. I guess it makes sense, though. You face something similar to that, then you're really facing what's supposedly a final trial. Shocking. I thought they'd do literally any other number of things before they'd resort to this. Anyway, yeah. Talking about video game movies. Figured I'd ask about you guys if you had any, like, you remember watching or anything that was, like, really good, like, well, not even older movies. I haven't seen the Sonic movie. I want to see that relatively soon. I'm thinking about getting, like, a subscription service, like, maybe Netflix or something. I don't know. Like, I know there's that Castlevania TV show on it. I don't know if it's worth it. I read that they were releasing the Sonic movie early digital, too. But I was talking about, like, a bunch of stuff when I was going over this. I talked about, I know there's a movie for Prince of Persia, and I know there's also, like, a whole series of different Resident Evil movies that I haven't seen. I've heard are very different from the games, but worth a watch, I think. Also, like, I know about the Doom movies. They're just, I don't really know if they're worth it. Talking about, like, video game movies. In general, like, I don't know if I've watched, like, a ton of good video game movies. I remember the Mario movie was something I watched, and that was kind of not that great, even though it wasn't really that bad. It was just really, really dumb, honestly. Okay, I can't tell if I'm in a circle or not. This is confusing. More confusing than the last two. Doom has rock? I think so. I don't remember very much of the details. I don't remember what the name of it is. I just remember it was... I can't recall what they called it. I think they changed it to, like, a female lead for some reason. Like, really weird amount of stuff. And from what I recall watching in, like, a review, it's, like, very much not what you'd expect out of a... Well, I don't know if it's I was saying not what you'd expect out of a Doom movie. Then again, I think the Doom movies have historically not been super great, so actually it might be exactly what you'd expect out of a Doom movie, just not something that should be a Doom movie, 'cause it's not written to be too close to Doom. I don't know. That's something that I always hated when I watch like video game movies. It's not like it's a big deal, but it's like you watch a movie about a game and you expect it to be similar to the game, and then you see these Hollywood devs who take these weird turns of the movies and like turn into something completely different because they had their own creative vision of what they wanted. I don't know. Like, I wonder what was going on with the fucking Mario movie when they made that originally. But again, I don't know. I think I read they did like a bit of research on it, but it doesn't seem like it was like super faithful to the plot line either, and I've got to say, live action Mario was not a very good choice for a movie, honestly. Let me see. Hold on a second. Did I already go through this door? Because I see there's stuff on the side, but I don't see any way to reach it. Let me see. What about over here? Apparently there's like another Mario movie, actually. I remember... Or I don't think I talked about it too much. But I recall there was like an actual animated Mario movie, and supposedly pretty good. Wait a second. What is this? Did it tick the password, but I'm completely lost. Where am I and who are you? You're the Luminary. Luck has turned at last. Here, listen to the password I got my hands on. Wait, what? Okay, I'm a little bit surprised because most of the toggles I run into are like different colors, but okay. I thought it would be an ordinary toggle that I couldn't talk to. Cave leading to Renderak? Alter the legendary line? Interesting. Another world from the Echo Chamber in Tickington, right? And about this, I haven't read it in a while, but I'm not going to read it again because it's the same exact spiel every time I run into one. If anybody's like curious about this, I want to do Tickington stuff, but I'm not planning to do it right now. I want to hold out and do Tickington on another stream all by itself and dive into like what's left there. I read that there's like a thing you get after you finish the final boss fight, like you're supposed to get some key or something, so once I get this key, supposedly I'm able to like find all the remaining toggles, so I figured it'd be easier to just get the last big unlock I need and then collect all the passwords in the same exact session rather than doing it one by one or whatever. That way get a stream where we get lots done, to say the least. I even need to get these mounts. I'm going to ignore them unless... Okay, yeah, I need to get one to get by. It's fine.
Stay focused.
Nice. Okay, that's right. I think I must have attacked first. My bad. Didn't realize what was going on there for a second. Let me get my party set up where I'm not wasting time, since I haven't had to do a battle in a little while. There we go. So, this actually brings me to a topic, because I was talking about movies anyway. Has there even been any, like, movies announced since the virus? I don't think so. At least not even that I can remember. I'm sure there's probably a few movies that are still in production that they're not canceling because they're, like, still they're still being worked on. They didn't want to stop it. And I didn't want to do that. Please, no game. I was just trying to mount. ZR. Okay, shit. God damn it. Whatever. I'm gonna say, like, I haven't watched any movies in some time that I can remember. I'm wondering how that's going to impact, like, Hollywood and movies in general. I mean, I guess they might end up getting a period where there's, like, nothing for some time. Normally, even though I don't go out to watch movies, there's, like, ads on YouTube or whatever where they're, like, advertising new shit, or there's stuff you can see while you're looking around, just, like, random ads that'll pop up every certain websites, so I would have expected I would have ran into something. I haven't seen anything like that, though, now. I mean, I guess it's kind of natural when the whole world's in quarantine waiting for this virus to get taken care of, though. I guess right now is just a good time to, like, sit down and catch up on stuff you've never watched. I don't know. The only movie I've seen advertised that I can remember since this happened was the Aladdin movie, actually. I don't really care about watching that weird live-action reboot, though. It doesn't really look great. And is my chat working? Let me just check, because I haven't seen a message in a while. I'm gonna reload the page, too. I sent a test message, but I don't know for sure if it's working or not. Seems like it. I can't really say. Oh, hold on a second. Video didn't pause when I told it to. Alright, there we go. We're all good now. Unless I'm mistaken, I thought the doors that... Yeah, I thought the doors that had, like, the brown around them were signaling if you went through them, you'd get lost. I'm confused. This is weird layout. As if there wasn't hard enough getting through the original Fortress of Fear or whatever it was called. I don't remember the name of this place. It's been a long time. Well, this one's called Citadel of Spite, but I mean, you get what I'm saying. God, it's so big. It's like all these things to pay attention to. I guess I should try the door. Let me see. Does this actually lead anywhere? This takes me back to the fucking beginning. I'm gonna be a little annoyed. Okay, thank God. This is confusing. Let's see. I'm trying to think here for the moment. On topics I can bring up at the moment, because I'm like running a little bit of a blank here. I've talked about a lot already. Looking forward to the Animal Crossing update. I wish we didn't have to, like, actually wait to get Smash DLC, but I totally get why they delayed it. Kirby on the Switch. Huh, I didn't hear about that, although I do remember hearing recently that they were talking about how they wanted to do something different and were willing to do, like, a spin-off for the next game. They wanted to do, like, more stuff with variety in terms of what their next Kirby games would be, not just more platformers, so I'm looking forward to that. I remember looking into that. I didn't hear about there being like a big new Kirby game on the way, though. I wonder what they're planning. Maybe an Air Ride 2? I played Air Ride originally, but I didn't play it very much. Recent news, yeah, I think I saw what you're talking about, unless you're referring to something different, because what I read was about them talking about they had like spin-offs in development for Kirby, like more stuff that was going to have like more variety in it. Hopefully, like, if they continue with the platformer stuff even like anytime soon, they'll maybe consider going 3D with Kirby finally, because I feel like there's only so much more they can do with 2D platformers and Kirby. It's certainly like a big advancement that might help the series out if they went 3D, although, to be honest, I don't know if that's the right step for the series or not. Maybe the series just needs to have some differing gameplay like spin-offs after all. It's kind of depressing, though, that we haven't heard about any actually new games from Nintendo after Animal Crossing. Like, the only thing we know about is a remake right now. At least in terms of, like, what's confirmed. I wonder how likely those rumors are to be true, though. Like, E3 this year, or at least what would have been E3, will be fascinating to watch. See exactly what Nintendo's plan is. Oh, that reminds me, I forget if I've talked about this topic, but I recall reading like a month or two ago, there was like something from like IGN, I think they were talking about how they got together some developers and they were basically going to be doing a digital event. It's going to be similar to what happens at E3. It's not going to be the exact same, but it's like they do trailers and do like interviews with the devs. I'm curious how that'll turn out. It sounds like it'll be really cool to watch, though. Like, it's going to be something, even if it's not a lot. Like, that's better than not getting anything in place of E3. I remember hearing Bethesda say they weren't going to do their, like, E3 thing where E3 is originally scheduled now. So, I guess it'll be fucking chaos and just devs doing whatever in terms of their presentations this year. I wonder if this is the only time there's ever been an E3 canceled. I would assume so. I don't think I've ever heard of any other point where E3 was, like, called off because of a virus like this, and it is pretty serious. I mean, makes sense. It's just such a big event, and it's canceled for the first time that I can think of. Let's see. Oh, by the way, I've already talked about it a little bit on stream, but I figured since you just got here and it was something was worth mentioning. But I remember I read on Reddit recently there was like a data mine thing with Animal Crossing where somebody like found some files relating to like stuff that was coming up in the future. I don't really know exactly what all is supposed to be there, but they like talked about like characters from previous games. I think there's like some stuff about future updates. I wonder if we're gonna get anything big for like the Earth Day thing that's happening. I don't recall if I ever played during an Earth Day event on my previous Animal Crossing game. In fact, I don't think I have. At least I don't recall there ever being anything for Earth Day before. I never really properly played during any of the holiday events. Wait, did I come out here? I thought I didn't. My bad. It looks interesting, but they just said it was. All they said was there's an Earth Day event. They didn't give any details. Like with Bunny Day, we already kind of had an idea what was happening. Actually, speaking of which, I don't think I've ever really experienced too many of the AC holidays in like Animal Crossing. Like I think the only one I played was in Wild World or something. I remember time skipping for getting to experience the Christmas event, and that was literally all I recall ever seeing out of that. I've never seen any of the other ones, not even the Bunny Day as far as I can remember. I didn't really put any effort into like exploring it, so yeah. Still don't know very much about that. You said you started with wait, did you say you started with New Leaf Lane? I don't remember exactly what you told me, but you said you hadn't got into Animal Crossing until like kind of late. I got in early and then didn't play very much though. As you're still there, I mean, obviously if you're not here you can't elaborate on that, but I'd love to hear about that a little more. Is chat working? There haven't been messages in a while. It works on my end, though, when I type something. Let me see. Checking. I guess so. I don't know. I can't tell. Alright, well, whatever. I'll just keep going. Is there a purpose to me having this? I think it's supposed to stop around level 4, not higher, so I'm assuming I'd have more reason to need a dragon mount. Maybe I can fly downwards, I guess. Let me see. So wait, is this the exact same as the original? Am I going to be fighting like a version of Vortigern? Because if that's the case, I'd be surprised. What is this? Turn back time? Oh, that's for that quest, I think. The Scepter of Time. I think I remember seeing that on Tickington. Cool, so that's where we get that from. Big hitters of the battlefield. Interesting. That's a lot of recipes. Wow. Surprising amount, actually. Okay, I see a problem here, and that's that I need to have, like, another thing in the middle there to get across. Okay, give me a second while I figure out where the switch to fix that up is. guessing I have to use the dragon to fly and find it. It's not really a problem, though. I can take care of that. I had something right on the tip of my tongue that I wanted to talk about, and I forgot. And I hate when this happens to me. Something that I thought was worth bringing up, too. Well, whatever, I guess. It's not the biggest deal, though. Don't have to give me its... Oh, wait, I remember now. I was wanting to talk about shows again. I don't know if you guys have anything you want to talk about, but I was, like, wanting to ask... Oh, wait, did we... Was that something you're supposed to actually get? I thought that was just, like, a spell you got through, like, using pet powers, considering I saw it before, but I didn't know there was actually a magic burst spell. Okay, I mean, that's useful. Can use that at some point, probably. Not what I was meaning to bring up, though. I say I've been watching a lot recently, and I wanted to get that set up for, like, what, that thing for watching videos. I kept getting distracted. I think I'm gonna try to do that tomorrow if I don't get it. Remember today, like, to set up that program. It's called Drustan, or not even program. It's like a website for streaming video for your friends to watch. Like, you can, like, choose, like, anime. It's not really a streaming, I guess. It's more just like a screen share like Discord has, and I figured it'd be nice to have that for watching shows, since there wasn't like a proper Rabbit replacement until now, and now I found something that seems to be acceptable. I think we'll watch that show I talked about first, and then I don't know exactly what. I've been watching more One Piece because the dub finally got like season 10 announced, and I'm looking forward to that. Like, it's gonna be a little while, and I want to watch all of it. I want to catch up on it. Maybe I would consider watching part of it with you guys, but it's like so big. It's like I don't know if it's really something worthwhile or not. I haven't really checked in for other shows yet. I've been waiting on a few things that I said I was going to check out, though. Like I mentioned that DMC anime that I never really checked out, and also and about people recommending Demon Slayer on here, so I could check that out, because I actually am kind of curious what that show's like. I never really watched it. Interesting, so there is something down here. So wait, do I just go through the door and then I can actually turn on the switch? Is that all there is to it? Let me see. I don't think I've been through here yet. Let's keep moving. A little bit uncertain. It's weird. Like, as of recently, I haven't watched a lot of stuff in general. Like, I watch some shows via YouTube stuff every now and then. Like, I watch that kind of thing, but all my entertainment right now, as far as I can recall, is like mostly just been me watching a Twitch stream, like an occasional YouTube thing. It's nice to see people are upping their uploads and like getting, well, I don't know if that's the right way to word it, but you know what I mean. Like, people are putting up more than what you would expect normally, because how this whole quarantine thing is going, so more free time, I guess. Give me a second or two. I don't know how many people are still listening right now, because there haven't been any messages in a while, and when I try to check on the chat, I can get my message through, but nobody's saying anything, so yeah. I'm trying to think here. Oh, anybody saw any like really good videos as of recently? Like I said, I've been keeping up with content creators that I actually want to watch more from, but in general, god damn it, give me a second or two to figure out what I'm doing and get back to where I was at. But yeah, it's been watching like mostly stuff from content creators that I've grown to watch a lot. Like, I'll check in on Game Explain stuff. I've been watching stuff from Scott the Wise There was a new JonTron, like, not that long ago, which was interesting if I didn't bring this up already. Talking about that Gwyneth Paltrow, sure, how do you say that her name? But yeah, I was talking about that, because there was, like, an episode about her business or whatever, in, like, a recent JonTron. I say recent, it was, like, really, like, 3 months ago, and now he's made this. I guess this is supposed to be like a follow-up episode about this show. It's really good and it's really long. I would assume that's why there's been like no content from him. And I've got to say that it is fucking probably the most bizarre looking TV show I've ever seen, like watching this review on it that he's doing. Like, I don't know, it's really strange. I get the impression with the way this whole thing is done that this woman is like obsessed with herself, and it really sounds like she tried to fucking create a goddamn cult out of like people that she had hired, which is fucking weird and crazy to say the least. Alright, so now we gotta work our way back to where we were. Yeah, this is gonna take a little bit. God, this place is fucking huge. All the other trials were relatively small compared to what we're in right now. In fact, this is like gigantic. Not that I mind, just I didn't expect I'd be going in like a possibly hour-long dungeon to get through the last trial. At least it's a nice change of pace. Like, as much as I like all the Act 3 stuff, I gotta admit, one thing that I didn't love was the lack of new locales. Like, you're just visiting places you've already been to for the most part, and exploring, like, those places to get to another boss fight, whereas here, you're getting to go through... Well, they're similar, but this is, like, mostly, like, somewhat new stuff, and it's pretty neat, honestly. Seeing how the trials take, like, a differing approach to places you've been to. Is the chat okay? Like I said, there haven't been any messages in a while. Kind of concerned because it just went silent without any actual comment. Hold on a second, I'm gonna read up a little bit. I don't know what's up right now with the chat and why there's like no talking. Whatever, I'll try to keep thinking of stuff to talk about though. Let me see. Like I said, I got a lot of like animal videos. I've mentioned the fox things before already, and I'm not going to talk about that again, about how the domesticated foxes, like those videos were interesting, but I'm not going to bother with that. Oh, I can just hold ZR, it's actually much more convenient. I was tapping it down, trying to go, that's slow as hell. This is fast. Nice change of pace, actually. But yeah, I've gotten a lot of animal videos in my recommendations recently. Like, I got one that was about, like, this thing where it's about animals saving people, and it was... I'm pretty sure most of the stories were, like, about dogs and cats. There were a few that were about, like, gorillas or monkeys, like, helping people out. I'm trying to think if there's any, like, standouts in the story, but it was mostly stuff like that. Remember, one of them was, like, a dog that, like, stood up to a wolf, and that was, like, actually kind of crazy to, like, think that this dog was willing to bare its teeth to something way stronger than it, even though they're from that same... Like, I don't, what's the right word for it? The same family grouping, I guess? However you'd word it, like, how dogs descended from wolves, technically. Sort of like that. You know what I'm saying, even though it doesn't make a lot of sense. Then again, I'm not sure if that was, like, an amazing video to watch. It was interesting. One of them was, like, something that was little... something sucked to watch. There's like a dog that came up and like grabbed this kid by the leg and like started biting at him, and the cat came out and his cat came up and just attacked this dog and immediately scared the dog off. It was cool to see that though. Like, it's sad 'cause it's like somebody did a really poor job of raising the dog. Otherwise, it wouldn't be attacking people at random like that. Cool to see a cat that was like that, well trained and that, and loved that it felt the need to come out and protect its owner. Though that was like really sweet to watch, because you don't hear a lot of stories about a cat protecting its family. Only like very occasional stories. They're always about dogs. Like you hear about a burglar or something, and you'll hear a dog bite the burglar. Or maybe, even in the case of something worse, like a person trying to kill people. But I mean, in that scenario, it's good when they're willing to protect you from danger. God, that'd be scary. I don't want to talk about that topic too much, but still. Dogs really are great. I don't talk about that a lot, but I love dogs. Don't know if we deserved an animal so willing to put its life on the line for us and care for us so much, but I'm glad we do have dogs. They are the best. Oh, here we go. Finally. Okay, really thou art mighty indeed. Tread the trail of the luminary. Trial of the luminary. Should thou pass this final test, I'll grant you one wish. Well, what sayest thou? Will thou see the trial through to the bitter end? Yeah, let's do it. Then we will begin, as before, with a mighty challenge which you must overcome. Triumph in 40 actions if you will grant thee a single wish. Battle commence. Okay, I don't even know what I'm getting into here. I haven't seen this one. I didn't pay attention to what it was when I, like, looked at the thing. Okay, this is what we're getting into. I don't remember what that thing on the right is, and oh no. That's not a good sign that Rab's listening to a monster over thus. Oh boy, okay, let me see. I need to... Oh shit, we need to fix this. I didn't mean to do that. I want to follow orders because they're going to waste my turns. Shit. It's not helpful. Fixed. Yeah, there we go. Okay, is Rab? No, he's still fucking acting kind of dumb. I'll let Serena deal with it. Okay, I didn't want to fucking kill him, but okay. I mean, I guess it fixes the problem one way or another. It's the first one where we've had to fight two monsters, too. Oh, fucking, this is gonna be really annoying, I can already tell. This is a hell of a lot harder than the last few so far. Whoa, okay, so it turned... Oh wait, I think I remember what this is now. The Gold Digger, or whatever his name was. That boss. That's what we're getting something based on. Okay. God damn, they're not fucking about right now. They're really throwing the attacks out there like crazy. I don't even know if I can win this. I want to say that I can, but it's like actually a lot of damage at the moment.
Leave it to me.
And I need to have... Oh shit, they just froze Serena as well. That's bad. Keep hacking though. Did I just say all-consuming greed? That's what its name is. And what's the other one? Sheer decadence, all-consuming greed. What does that say? Vicious Gildan Britches. Interesting. So... Sheer decadence. That's this thing's name. That's weird. Killed. Hopefully this thing as fast as possible.
Stay focused.
Could you stop killing my party so quickly? I need to survive as best as I can. Not exactly easy when I'm getting fucking tapped all the time.
Here you go, laddie.
Oh great, this makes me nervous. This is like a lot more to deal with than the last two fights were.
Kazing.
Might need to switch my party up actually too. With somebody different, I don't know. Just gonna wait until I can Omni heal, I think. best use of my time at the moment. Okay, one of them's low on health. I've got... I'm gonna just take this chance to kill that thing if I can. Yeah, and I can hopefully get an Omni heal soon. Shit! Really? No, don't. Please. Oh, God. That was bad. Gonna go ahead and heal everybody. Wait, what? It doesn't work when they're gold? Okay, I thought it would be regardless. Guess not. I had no awareness that I could not do anything when they were stuck like that, though.
I owe you one.
Ooh, shit. We gotta be careful, though, still. Oh, gosh. Making me nervous. Not wasting my attacks, though. Want to be careful about this. Wait, did I kill one of them? I'm not actually certain. Oh no, I didn't. Okay. Should stay alive at the moment. Welcome back. Missed out on a bit. We've been going through this and finally got to the boss, and now it's proving to be pretty hard, actually. Ugh. To fight two monsters instead of just the average of one. They've got minions to back them up. I think I'm probably pretty close to an Omni heal. I'm just gonna try and hold out until then. I don't care, as long as I can pick him back up. Okay, good. Or Omni heal. Now's the chance for it. There we go. God, they made this stressful. I guess it's natural. You are in fucking Mordegon's castle, basically. Come on, we need to kill these guys, or at least one of them. Oh, not right now! I don't know how many actions I've taken. Holy shit, this is a huge step up in terms of, like, how difficult this is. I'm just gonna fucking Pearly Gates. I think Serena is the better healer of the two of them in terms of, like... Don't think there's a guaranteed multi-hit attack I can do. Otherwise... Whereas with him, I can cast Pearly Gates every time I get a chance. I'm not going to give up yet. If I find that I can't win, I might. But I mean, right now, I still have a little bit of hope that I might be able to pull this off. Although it's not looking great at the moment, I'll be honest. Fucking gold part's the part that's really annoying. So I can't cure that easily. Even the dancing can be dealt with kind of quickly. Can we kill one of the actual monsters already? Jesus. Why do I have a feeling this is probably more challenging than the actual final boss is, this raid? And okay, I didn't realize Serena was stuck like that too. Just gonna hit this guy and try to kill him. God damn it! At least I've got access to multi-heal.
We need to fight and fight, my friend.
I'm gonna shut up for a moment. I'm in a pickle at the moment. I don't want to be too distracted.
Arise!
Come on. This reminds me of, like, those, like, really difficult optional fights that most RPGs have, and I guess that's kind of what it's supposed to be, but, like... Reminds me of, like, in Mario RPG, where you'd have to deal with, like, Culex if you decided to, and that fight was, like, really challenging. Okay, finally I can use Serena again, and... I don't know if I should heal right now. I might actually be better off attacking. Let's see. Okay, finally. Now I just gotta kill this thing. Surely we're not quite at 40, I would assume, because I would think we're, like, slightly under. I guess we'll see. We beat it, but were we successful? Like, that's the first one I've done in a while where I'm not actually sure if we passed the test. And fight valiantly. But didst thou smite the enemy in 40 actions or fewer, thereby passing the trial? No, 43. God damn it, I'm not surprised, though. Right, let's try again, I guess. Begin again. Right. I'm pretty sure... I don't know if he sends me back to the beginning if I decide that I need to heal or not. I mean, I don't know if it'd be a problem if I need to heal, but I'm just, like, thinking in general. Okay, really? We gotta deal with that every turn? I guess Rab's got, like, a low value for being seduced or something, because this thing can fucking seduce him, which is a little weird. Let's start by just getting a multi-heal out, actually. And then... I think the problem that I didn't work with is that I need to take on just smacking these guys as much as possible, and I'm not actually sure if I went after the other stuff that much. I need Serena to be, like, purely focused on healing, and hold on a second, let me think here. So, he's the one that's summoning all the monsters, I think. I need to kill the source of the monsters first instead of the dancing one, so that would answer to our problem here. Yeah, I need to get rid of our source of more enemies. That's why I didn't win, is because I had to keep fucking killing the Gilden Britches enemies. Oh god, don't tell me I'm literally unable to fight back right now. That's some shitty fucking way to, like, stall the battle. Yeah, your character is dancing and the other two are unable to fight. Okay, now they're able to fight back. Kazing. I think I'm just gonna fucking try to get Rab up and get the full heal. This is really dicey right now. Holy shit. Of course, it fucking calls for backup. Whoa, goody! Thanks! Fucking revive him only to lose him again. That's just lovely. Okay, now I can actually fucking bite them. Goddamn. I'm just gonna fucking... Wait, should I? I don't know. Maybe I should just Giga Gash. I was trying to think if Omni Heal is useful or not, but I don't know. Like, I don't want to waste my Omni Heal if I can get a turn with Serena and use it just the same. Okay, I'm gonna wait it out and try to get... Yeah, I'm gonna ignore those two. They'll die on their own. That was my problem, as I targeted stuff I didn't need to. And why is Hendrick's attack power low right now? Oh shit. No! Hendrick, you're the one who's supposed to be helping me, not fucking making things worse! Oh, fucking great. Now we're stuck without being able to move for several turns. That's not really too fair. Maybe they'll waste their pet powers, at least. Kind of a shitty boss fight, though, to be honest. Like, the only thing that's making this bad is the fact they're fucking immobilizing me so often, and I could take steps against it, but I'm worried that if I did, that I'd end up, like, wasting away actions that I could be using. I mean, well, I guess I could bring more people into the lineup, but I don't know if I can revive my party members that are knocked out if I do that. Okay, now I can get Serena back up on her feet. Oh, god damn it! That was like literally as soon as I revived, and that's some bullshit. Kerplink? Yeah, do it. It's worth it. It was a single death versus 3. Okay, there we go. Oh god. Serena, why? You're supposed to be helping us! I don't need to be fighting my own team right now! I'm gonna let you take care of the healing Rab, because I'm pretty sure I'll end up knocking her out anyway, or at least doing a lot. Oh, god damn it, Serena, no, don't use your fucking pet power on us or anything. Think. Multi-heal. I mean, I don't want to fucking leave her like this, but I can't really stop her. Hopefully it doesn't count their fucking hypnotic attacks as fucking actions. That'd be really shitty, actually, and this is a fucking really lame way to keep wasting my time. I'm not losing any actions, hopefully, but, like, that's a stupid thing to just do, is to fucking stall the shit out of the fight like this game. And the worst part is, like, I don't have any other characters with Kerplink, which is why I brought Hendrik into my party, as I had 2 people who could cast it, and that's helpful, but nobody else can do it. Ugh. So yeah, I keep wasting your attacks while I can't get hurt. That's really gonna help you a lot. Okay, there we go. I'm sorry if my commentary is not, like, very focused at the moment. I'm, like, desperately trying to survive this without getting fucked over, and it's not really going very amazingly. Of course, fucking most of my team is fucking turned into gold now, with only my character being not. Hendrik, get on your ass, we need you to fight. Ooh, shit. And of course, neither one of us can do anything yet, and I needed to heal too. Oh wait, that's perfect. Okay. Oh wait, well, you know what? Fuck it. Rab can full heal himself. Okay, right. We need to get Hendrik's MP back, like stat. There's no time to waste. There we go, maybe use another one. That takes up an actions only problem there. And of course that fucking happens too. Lovely. Shit, what do I do here? I feel like I should probably full heal on Serena, and then, yeah, I can kerplink rather than wasting 2 actions. I mean, I'll have to revive Serena, but it's better than the alternative, I think. If I don't die, that is. Okay, good. Or kerplunk, I mean. There we go. There we go, good. That's pretty much fine at this point. God damn it, my main damage dealers were the ones you just did that to, you know? Think. One of them's near dead. The problem is it's not dead, and it's, I don't know if the pearly gates is enough to finish it.
I'm not done yet.
Could you 2 snap out of the fucking dancing? I think I need to go to my skill tree, maybe. I don't know. Oh, fucking goody. Luminary's busy making an ass out of himself with the dancing while the other 2 are gold. This is gonna take a minute or 2 before it fucking lets me finally do something again, I bet. Oh, goody. Yeah, that's exactly what we needed here. I mean, I guess I'm able to do something now, at least. What a fucking lame fight, honestly. More than anything, I want to kill this golden asshole that's getting in the way. It's causing me more problems than the other one. Zing. Back up. Quickly, please. Okay, good. Get out of here. Fuck off. Why does he take so little damage? I guess he might have lower damage proportions compared to the others. I don't know. I'm thinking, but I don't know why it's like so low. Could we stop this, please, with the fucking boogie shit when I'm trying to focus? Oh, this is a nightmare. It's only hard because of the status problems. I'm not sure what my strategy should be. Okay, that took care of the gold at least, though. That's like one major obstacle. Like, completely out of the way, and now it's just the annoying boss here that's in the way. That's infinitely better than dealing with 2 annoying bosses. Hopefully we haven't gone over 40 just trying to keep people alive. Okay, what are you doing? Why? Oh, god damn it. Whatever, I'll deal with it when I get a chance. Let me see, I think I need to smack him with grab. God damn it! Fucking comes back to me just to fucking kill Serena on me. Hey, Sonic Zuki, welcome stream, good to see you. Okay, give me a second. Yeah, I'm gonna fucking... You know, you're kind of not gonna be helping if you're fucking attacking us, so... Fucking stop it! I hate to fucking do that, but it's not like I have a fucking option right now. Oh. Oh, goody. Guess we've got a bunch of Sage's Elixir for this purpose, though. Shit, this is actually kind of bad right now. God damn it, this is not okay to have my only worm attack be taken away from me like this. Oh my god. It's a fucking... This fight is a nightmare. You try to fight the fucking golden... And when you get this asshole causing you problems, you try to fight the other one, then you have problems related to this shit happening where you're getting hit and can't fight it off easy. I bleed, please. It's not letting me bleed like you said. I don't know what the problem here is. I mean, I guess realistically it doesn't matter where we win, but I don't know if my other characters are ready for this. And it's not that hard usually. This is just a really particularly shitty fight, honestly. I think. Hold on a second. Yeah, this boss fight is really fucking lame, honestly. Let me see. Maybe I can put one to sleep. Can I put him to sleep? Doesn't look like it. I'll use the tactics menu then. Yeah, we need to get everybody following orders. I don't think anybody here has access to revive skills, though, which causes a bit of a problem here, because we could do significantly more with revive skills than without. Oh, wait, I thought that hit every enemy. No, okay, it's just one single group, which means it's useless. Okay. I think we can still win without the main party, even though I hate this just because of the fact we're going to be losing out on experience, but I mean, I guess it's better to come all this way and to win rather than to fucking waste all this time and get nothing out of it. That actually reminds me, I said I don't have anybody who can revive in this part, though. I haven't had all my healers in my other teams. I didn't think I'd need to worry about this problem, so we need to fucking end this quickly. Give me a second to, like, survey what attacks I've got, because I need to come up with something smart and fast really quickly. Maybe Sexy Beams, since I know that does like a ton of damage. Staff? I don't even know if I have the staff. I mean, if I do, I'd be surprised, but let me see. Let me see. Not in there, at least. I might have a leaf. I can't even check Sylvando's inventory to see if I've got a leaf or not. Let's see. That wouldn't work on a boss fight, though. Let's see. That'll work for right now, if it can actually hit. Okay, that wasted a turn, though. Let me see. Anything? Do I have any type of reviving? I don't think I have anything that I can access that can bring people back. Basically, just try my absolute best to fucking kill them with this team, which isn't exactly reassuring. In that case, I'll use my healing stuff, since I know I've got that. Even though it's not much, it's better than nothing. Staff. Not a stellar item. I mean, I don't know what you're referring to, unless I don't know if I even had that or not. I don't see anything though. Oh, this maybe. Well, that's not it. 'Cause that's fucking storing health. Oops, wrong thing. I need to go over to Grizzle. There we go. Now, there's so much, and as much as I love this game, there is definitely a lot of stuff to remember. Like, right now, the characters I haven't used in a while, it's kind of not the best scenario, being stuck needing to, like, make good calls, and I don't really remember every move here. Oh, that's useful. I wish I had done that before. That would have been really handy. Maybe I should bring Eric back into my party. That was like fucking ton of damage all at once. Not a spell or item. I don't know where to look for it. Let's see. I'd be under abilities then, but I mean, I don't see anything like that unless I look really close. And I don't see a reviving spell on anybody I've got left. Veronica and Rab? I mean, I'm gonna have to check Veronica. Oh wait, Veronica's dead. I can't check her now, so it's like just the ones I've got. Alright, whatever then. We're probably not gonna get 40 turns because I ended up losing somebody really important. That's handy. You know, at this point, I might as well just fucking wait on an Eric. He can kill it in a single blow. There we go. That is a pretty useful skill, but I mean, still. That was lame. How many did we get? 67. Well, considering how I got fucked over pretty damn hard, I'm not surprised. That's a fucking... I'm surprised you're able to handle this. Yeah, I can see why you got annoyed with it. This is a hard boss fight. Oh, shit. Wait, what? You really? You're telling me you didn't change my party back? Okay, fuck. We're already at a disadvantage here. I think I saved. I'm gonna take a chance here. There should be an autosave, hopefully. I didn't have the right win condition. I took way too many turns, so it's not really helping. Might as well just restart with my team, like, reassembled and a little better. So the question is here, do I put in... Actually, yeah, I want to put in Eric, but the question is, do I take somebody out here? Because even if I do, like, I don't know who to remove from my party and who to keep. So I feel like Eric's damage is actually better here. I don't know. God, to come all this way and then get stuck against that shit. I think I want to put... I think maybe for this instance, actually, that it might be better to have Eric in place of where Hendrik is, even though it's not necessarily guaranteed to work out. Maybe with that, I can actually get damage where Hendrik's struggling, because Eric can do critical claim, and that gets out a lot of damage compared to Hendrik's struggling right now. And then on top of that, we need to transfer Hendrik's Sage Elixirs, at least like 3 or 4 of them, over to Eric. Actually, I should have some in my inventory here. Let me see. Sage Elixir. Yeah. Oops. God damn it, I did it again. Give me a second, I'll get it. That was a series, like, compared to the other two, this is a real difficulty increase. Like, this is, like, not fucking about. I'm just gonna transfer 5. There we go, it's plenty. That should help. Okay, before we do this, I think my obvious other answer is to go into Character Builder and look at what points I've got. So, here we need to look at the knife skills, since I've been using those anyway. Okay, I think down here is where the last knife skill is. There it is. We need to go and unlock this stuff so I can look at it. So I think Guile's all the stuff I wanted, and if I do this, then I can get my other knife skill, maybe. No, I can't get enough points for it. That's a little bit lame. Well, we can upgrade everybody who has enough points, I guess. Let me see. Look at luminary stuff, I think. Charm, resilience, zap. I need to figure out what I need to buy here with my points, make it count for the boss fight. Great sword skills are mostly a waste right now. Yeah, the boss fight is like ridiculous, I can tell. Okay, I'm gonna just get the resilience. I mean, I can't see anything else immediately worth it, and frankly, it's like I need stuff to live. Let's at least. Oh, let's see. No, I don't want to use that then. I was gonna say, get that. That's like a single point off. Damn. Alright, what about... Okay, we're not using that. We're not using Veronica unless we have to. Let me see then. So, over here. Probably wands, I would assume. Maximum MP, that's always useful. Yeah, we'll do that first, I guess. Oh, that took up everything I had. I mean, it's better than nothing, though. Divine... Let's see. Divine Restitution skill. Radiant Rays and also initiates HP restoration. Too bad I can't get it. I mean, it'd be probably useful right about now, I'm sure. Let's see here. Who else got points to spend? Rab is going to be fighting on the front lines. I think, yeah, both the Enlightenment skills I want are, like, stupid pricey, though. What about his heavy wand stuff? Do we need this? I mean, I guess we'll get it anyway. We need to get something. None of it's affordable, like, none of it's worth it, at least it's affordable. Okay, I mean, that's all we can do with that. Go back for a second or two. I don't actually remember if I read that very closely. I've got a similar skill. I mean, I might need to try it. I've got, like, Zap already, so I didn't really bother with Zap. Okay, think we're ready? I'm not certain. I guess we're good enough. Biggest thing is to remember to get Divide casted, like, immediately on Eric so that he can go for critical claim and do that fucking massive damage that he did before. That should be able to do, like, a significant amount. Even though it wastes a turn, it's like a 2-turn setup. Maybe it'll be enough.
Oh, dear.
Not always easy to deal with that kind of problem. Okay, I need to think here. Can I stop Rab from getting the same problem as before? Probably not. Although I can do this really quick. I don't think there's any pre-action or pre-fight actions I can take to stop it. Damn. Oh wait, it didn't actually happen this time. I mean, unless I got Serena first, it wouldn't matter. Let me see. Divide. There we go. Now, let's see. Where's the Gazapad again? There it is. Let's see how much damage we get, because I think... Actually, wait. We need to compare them, so I guess let's try a Gigagash first and see what the numbers are. 400 on both, it looks like. Okay, so... if we get more out of Kazap, that's our go-to. If not, then I mean... yeah. Rab, fucking wake up, you moron. Oh shit, don't kill him though, please let him live. Of course he fucking dies on me. No, not Eric, he's literally the one I... Okay, I see where this is going. I can't rely on that strategy, because if I do, then that happens. Fucking lovely. So my Hendrick strategy is the only strategy I can afford to utilize, at least until I take care of the dancing monster. Well, in that case, then it's not a surefire success, but I mean, the answer's looking like start by using Hendrick on the team, and then when I get that dancing thing killed, I can probably go and bring in Eric and try to smash the golden monster with Eric's skills right after that. That might actually be a winning move. That's like the only thing I can think of. And to be fair, even though it was doing like no damage with unbridled blade, like I do think the difference here is that I was able to get like significantly more on the other one, so maybe I can still spam that until I kill it. Okay, let's try this. I don't really have any other option than to like change my lineup mid-battle. The only thing I can think of too. Right, I'm gonna fix this.
Accept your fate.
Oh, god damn it, not Hendrick. God, that's annoying. It's hard to deal with, and me trying to stop it does not make things any better. I said I had 400. The damage would be about the same, so let's see about what happens if this was zapped then. Okay, it's one or the other. I mean, I'm gonna go for this thing then. If we have to choose one target. It's a little bit more. Wake up! God damn it, Hendrick! Snap out of it! There. Oh, this is looking not great. I don't like it. Oh no, not this shit again. Here. God, this is a rough fight. Holy shit.
I'm so free.
Hardest boss fight in the game I can think of in some time, actually. Alright, let's do Pearly Gates. Dazzle on the gold monster? I might have, let's see, it's under Rab, right? I think, I don't remember. Oh, actually, now I've got it on Serena, too. Although, to be fair, now's not the best time. I feel like right now I should be using my Omni Heal spell. There, now that I've done that, I might have a little bit of time to do it in a second, and of course that happens. Just have to wait until they're free of the gold status anyway, since right now there'd be no point in trying to stop it. I don't think he's going to cast it a second time until we've got people free anyway. I'm going to just go with Giga Gash. I don't feel like... Yeah, I feel like the damage output from Giga Gash is better. And mid-heal or more heal is probably better. Actually, shit, I'm wondering if I made a mistake casting that Gazap. I'm gonna restart. I don't want to do it, but I feel like I want to make my actions the best I can, even though I wanted to assume I'm okay, like I've gotten screwed 2 times in a row, and I need to make sure that I'm getting the best I can out of every single turn, so I'm gonna keep these tips in mind, and also I can use those, like that turn I used Gazap, I could use that for a Giga Gash. Until I've killed one of them, I think the additional damage is worth the, like, reset. Even if it's a single turn, it's like, do I really want to take a chance at this? This is kind of a huge nuisance to deal with. God, this fight is fucking crazy hard, and yet I don't want to turn around because I know I'm capable of probably winning this. Okay, line up. Or actually not lineups, tactics. wish it would autosave after I did this, but I don't think there's any place to autosave or save here. Nah, if I went back, I'd end up losing progress. It's fucking lovely, so I'm stuck here until I can get a good attempt. Oh. I was like, what in the world was I doing? I thought that something was wrong there. There we go. Okay, I'm just gonna shut the hell up for the moment. I'm definitely, like, frustrated at this fight. I haven't been in a situation like this in a game that I can remember in some time. It's, like, fucking really hard, actually, and a little ridiculous. Oh, great. Both the healers are in this mess right now, so now we don't have a dedicated healer. I really hate the idea of wasting turns that I need. Which is a problem, because they need to stop before it gets out of hand then. I'm gonna kill this fucker first if I can. I don't think there's any multi-hit attacks I can use that'll work with Hendrik. I don't think I haven't checked. I don't think I have anything that hits both of them, so I can't really rely on anything like that, unfortunately. I tried to look in like previous fights and didn't get anywhere with that, and oh great. Oh wait, that's actually not too bad, because let me see. Can I fix this? There, good. Now we just wait on Serena to get out of this mess before we can dazzle. Great. Okay, now we've got a good chance to do this. Actually, how many people are frozen again? Rab and just really Hendrik and Serena that are free, so I mean multi-heal will work, I guess. Nope, you're not gonna get me by doing that. I'm not gonna let you take me down. To keep smacking it until I get a chance to do something else. Annoying. They really managed to make an irritating fight here, like holy shit. Oh god, stop. Please, no! Don't kill... Okay. He's alive, that's all that matters. That's only for her, though. Let's do this. There we go. That's probably one of the better options I could take at the moment. Die, motherfucker! God, dude, that's a lot of health. And how long have I had no access to my party members like this? Okay, now I've got most of them back. Shit, I feel like I need to Giga Gash. I don't know. I feel like an Omni Slash or an Omni heal is gonna help too much right now. Okay, should be able to dazzle now, actually. Or I even have dazzle on Rab. I thought I did. Oh, never mind, I do. That's the wrong one. There we go.
Try this for size.
There we go. I'm gonna just go ahead and fucking Omni heal. What a stressful boss fight, if only because it's like being very careful with every single move you plan out. Almost. Oh, good. That helps a ton, actually. I appreciate that. That's making my life way easier, even though it just took away my people that I needed really badly. Actually, shit. That's not good. Thanks, game. Okay, well, I'm gonna fucking go for the fucking pearly gates. I don't see any better option. Really strategize right now, too. I don't like the fact that my healer is the only person who can attack right now. Because normally he'd be doing exactly that, healing, and of course he's fucking down. Rab is not meant for battle, at least not the way the rest of everybody else here is. Oh, fucking goody. How many enemies were already on the field? I thought you had some minions. Can they summon more than that? Like, Jesus. Oh, no, they can't summon anymore, it looks like. Good. Let's fuck them up, then. Did that miss? What did that... What? Whatever. I'm gonna attack again. Okay, good. That's the fucking boss there down. That's actually a huge help, actually. Let's try a... Let's see. Actually, you know what? I think we'll be okay with one healer. I might be wrong about that, but I'm gonna take a chance here and say that I want to put Eric in if I can. Actually, how do I switch party members again? Thought I could. My raw right lineups. There we go. That's why. Good. Let's try seeing how this impacts the battle. Oh, I forgot to check about whether or not I could even... Yeah, okay, he's got follow orders on. Good. That's all I needed. Well, might as well make sure this thing dies. I'm pretty sure we're actually well under the total this time. We'll get it. God, what a nuisance of a fight. Oh well. I love this game. I won't lie though. When it comes to certain boss fights like this, it makes me a little happy I'm nearly done. It'd be nice to be through with the game, finally. I'm gonna go ahead and just Unbridled Blade. Abilities, divide. There we go. Kill it already, please. I just have to wait until I get critical claim. God damn it! This is like just annoying because it's like slowing me down, not actually hard. Let's see. I don't even. Maybe for Serena's turn. I don't know. Just thinking. Okay, good. Yeah, let's try it. Oh wait, shit. Well, let's see. What can I do about this? I need a quick kill. I mean, black would be an answer, but I don't think black is guaranteed.
May heaven's winds propel thee hence!
Okay, so that's only on my character, which is a little weird and lame, but I mean, whatever. Kill it. There we go. I got the deed done, hopefully. That's not enough. I don't know what to say. Like, that should have been plenty. We'll wait on the skills for just a bit. 38. Okay, cool. That was actually annoying. Good. Single wish. Okay, I don't know if I wonder if I'd actually get anything out of saying no, but I'm gonna just say that I want the pep up thing for Rab. What? His heartfelt wish. It was a periodical of the most profound friends. Could seem there is more than needs to die. I mean, it's not for me, but okay. It's not for me to question their luminary or dying interest here. That's a hell of a dialogue. I like it. I mean, I'm like not the best options anyway, but this gives Rab like a permanent pet boost, I think. Ah, such happy memories as I have in those pages. This is in lightly. Wow, okay, even Drustan reads these. And I have a little reward of my own. This is but a trifle seed of skill. Not bad. That was actually worth it, even though it's dumb. How's overcome one trial, still stirring trial, he's gotta wait the... More fearsome foe. They're good and ready. Until then, fare thee well. I mean, I'll be attempting the last two, but oh boy. Considering there's like 2 more trial monsters, I can only wonder how hard they are compared to this. Word by the legendary Drustan, those he considers top shelf heroes. Cool. Alright, now that we did that, let's just go ahead and heal, and I'm gonna probably save and stop, I think. I mean, I'd like to do probably potentially more of the game, but I mean, at this point, there's not really any need to. I'm gonna have to like study up on this again. I don't remember exactly where I'm supposed to go, what I'm supposed to do, because I need to just get ready for the final fight. I think I go to the battlegrounds or something, but that's for another stream and not today. Let's save our game. We'll just get 2 saves here really quick and make sure we're ready to stop. That was fun. Wasn't the absolute best. I enjoyed it though, and I found I had a pretty good time out of this, and well, you know what? That was honestly a good session. 3 hours spent, and we got pretty much every main optional boss that's going to be a problem out of the way, so all that's really left, I think, are the Wheel of Hamo, the 2 trial bosses I haven't taken on, and then Tickington stuff outside the final boss, and the final boss comes next, so there we go. Alright. Thank you guys for watching. I had a lot of fun. Tomorrow is going to be a day off for me. I was planning to do a day off sooner or later, and I didn't have any free time for it, but now I do, so I need to take a little bit of time, and I'm going to be going to the food bank anyway. Thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you on Wednesday with Earth Day and Animal Crossing. Bye, everybody. See you soon.